It truly is a special night. The history, the passion, the pressure. The Brier final next on TSN.
It has been a memorable stay here in London. Now just one more game remains with a championship on the line. Going underneath, and there they go, right to the lid. 4 tankards in 6 years. Brad Gushue is on the cusp of clinching another. Have you got it? Oh, he does! Calling Dr. Dunstone. Matt Dunstone has been the highlight reel this week. Now can he finally get over the hump on the biggest stage? Manitoba, Team Canada, the Tim Hortons Brier final next.
Last time the Brier in London, 2011, won by Manitoba and Jeff Stoughton. Is there more Manitoba magic in the forecast tonight, or will Brad Gushue continue his reign as he's won 4 championships over the last 6 years? What a final. Coming inside the building, glad you're watching our coverage here on TSN. Final night at the Brier. And the greatest of all time, Randy Ferbey, 6 Brier championships tonight. Brad Gushue can win number 5 as a skip. Nobody's done that before. But Matt Dunstone has been knocking on the door for the last few years. 2-time Canadian junior champ, 2-time bronze medalist at the Brier. Is this the night he finally breaks through? Then the Harnden brothers head-to-head, EJ, Ryan. It's going to be an emotional game. So many great storylines. An emotional 24 hours as well for this team from Manitoba. They had to battle back after losing the 1-2-page playoff game earlier today. They dropped down to the semifinal. Matt Dunstone here in Sand without Hammer, trying to put the pressure on Team Wildcard 1 and Brendan Bottcher. What a draw. Beautiful. Right to the side of the button, and that's all he could do. Now, just sit, wait, and watch. Final stone, Bottcher out of Calgary, trying to gun down his 2nd Brier title all time, and it's not to be. The weight not there, crashes in front, and Matt Dunstone, oh, that emotion. This team able to rebound, and they get another crack at Team Canada in the gold medal game tonight. Oh, what a feeling. So, what a matchup. Can Gushue win number 5? Can Dunstone win number 1? With more, let's send it up to Vic Browder.
And we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back on a very exciting evening here in London. Kathy's here, Russ here, of course. These two teams were the best all week. They topped their pool play, so we shouldn't be surprised they are here. But maybe what is surprising, and maybe not, is the amount, the exceptional play that we've seen the last couple of days.
Oh, it's what makes this Brier so special. It is Canadians' finest male athletes in curling rising to the occasion and surpassing even what they hoped for.
But it is the level of shooting, the combinations extraordinary.
This weekend it just raised it at least 2 levels. Run backs high speed, doubles, freezes, doubles that turned into freezes. Everything was on the table. Unbelievable.
All right, let's meet these two teams as they make their way onto the ice. And we will start with the reigning champions and Team Canada.
Well, this is a team that didn't have the opportunity to play a whole lot, not since January. They practiced for 7 weeks. That did not prepare them for this event. They curled around Brad Gushue's injury, but in the last part of the week, they have been able to play all of the shots. It's made a huge difference. That trophy is theirs, and as every 2-year-old says, mine.
Team Manitoba!
You know, it reminds me of 2017. Gushue is in a similar spot. He hadn't won in a while, been knocking on the door. Do you think this is a similar situation?
It's identical. It's absolutely the same. This team has been the best team on the tour all year. They were the best team statistically this week. And Matt lost 2 bitter semifinals. He's got over that hump. He's halfway home. And don't forget, half this team has won this game before.
It is my great pleasure to introduce you to Team Canada. At lead, Jeff Walker. Second, E.J. Harnden.
looking to win 5.
Please welcome Team Manitoba. Lead, Ryan Harden. Second, Colton Lott. Third, B.J. Neufeld.
He will be the big brother to the skip for sure.
And the skip, Matt Dunstone.
So here we go. It is the final of the Tim Hortons Brier in London, and it's coming up.
Mark Nichols, all 3 yellow moving. Vintage Nichols.
Trying to hold it, Jeff Walker. 1, 2, got it, and when you spill it, there's that little catcher, and away it goes. Here we go, through the hole. Can you get through the hole first? He did, and there it is. What a shot. 3 and a win for Dunstone.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties.
So it is a rematch of their 1-2 page playoff last night, in which Team Canada won 5-4 and ready to do battle now. The top 2 teams all week here for this gold medal of the Tim Hortons Brier in London. Time to beat the teams now is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Gushue, they hail from the Remax Center, the St. John's Curling Club, skipped by Brad Gushue and backed up by Jeff Walker, E.J. Harnden, and Mark Nichols. Manitoba champions from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, Matt Dunstone, aided by Ryan Harnden, Colton Lott, and B.J. Neufeld. So by virtue of their win in that 1-2 game, Canada got choice. Want the hammer, want the stones. They've taken the last rock. Manitoba, with their better record in round robin, 8-0 to 7-1, they got the choice. So they've grabbed their same stones, the yellow stones that they used today, and they will play those, the red, by Canada. They have the hammer to get us underway. The Manitoba lead is Ryan Harnden.
If we can only hope for a game like the last 3. And I don't see why not. The ice is absolutely perfect. They've got the rocks they want. Both teams want exactly the rocks they want.
Want to be nice and tight on this line. Tight as we can get this on this line. Yep. Keep going. Very nice, Pete. How about it? Stop, Pete. Your rocks might curl a little more, Jeff. Just be aware. Be good ice.
We've seen that, and they like that. That's their game plan. They'll just put pressure on you right away, throw up the center guard.
Good. I didn't think so. I
heard Mark say to Jeff, remember, yours might curl a hair more.
And the reason for that, Russ, is that Manitoba stayed with the same rocks. Brad Gushue's team changed out 2. Both of those were Jeff Walker's. He all week threw the mismatched stones and the heavier stones. And when he got a good pair yesterday, he said he was a little bit confused with them.
All right, let's take a look at the keys to the game. We will start with Manitoba.
Well, big Gushue to fill. Matt Dunstone, it's simple. The only chance here is he has to match Gushue shot for shot. And a lot of pressure for Colton Lott. This is rarefied air, and he has to stay as calm as he can, keep communicating. That'll help his nerves.
Line's good. Line's good. Bit of room.
Gushue's to fill. Yeah, very good.
Your line's great. Line's great.
It's really
Great.
good.
Very, very good.
Line is
I'll take it.
Bounce on this line. You can go though. Close, Colton. Go ahead. Hard.
And around they
Line
go.
on this line. Go. Weld it, guys.
Look at this. Right out off the hop, right to the corner. All right, keys now for Team Canada.
Oh, for Canada, it's Shiny Nichols. I was a chance to play with Brad and Mark, and virtually every big game Mark Nichols plays, he seems to find a way to raise that level. Average week, watch out today. And second to first for E.J. Harnham. There's a ton of pressure in this game. He's the new guy. He's the only one that hasn't played with these guys for the 4 championships. Block that out. Just simply try to beat Colton Lott.
Keys to the game brought to you by Sponge Towels. Absorb life. All of it.
Go, 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 go. Keep going, Mark. Keep going, keep going.
And as we watch Jeff's over curl, we'll be keeping an eye on those two today. They chose 2 stones that cut more than other stones. And the reason they did that is because the ice is getting a little bit straighter.
It's a good idea. Smart idea.
Looks like it's off.
So remember now, no tick on that center line.
I didn't see it before. So.
The issue was, I don't think it was on the line, and Gushue never did look. So now that it's... So is that on the line or isn't it? Might be, actually.
Center with way more ice.
And maybe off by that much. So yeah, they just tapped it back. That's... and they've taken his stone off. That's his discretion. We saw earlier in the week, didn't we, Kathy? Somebody just left the stones after they were split off.
It was somebody who was trailing, and so it was an advantage to them to leave those stones up there. You have that option.
Hit only right now. Top 4.
And for Matt, thinking he may want to make a run back later, that extra guard is not going to help.
Yeah, so true. It looked like it was tickling the line, and then they moved it off the line, which they can't do.
No, just never. No, it's on top. No. Side, it's okay.
It's a sliver rub.
Just a baby
Heavy
rub.
side, it's okay. It just rubs and rolls now, just to grab the top of the 4.
Now, if Walker's got 2 cutters that are a little bit slower, you've got to be careful not to do exactly that. And that's a worse miss than being light. If you watch his grind in and curl more, you tend to throw yours a little heavy. And that's a bad miss.
Yep, real hard.
Nichols. When he ran it back, stuffed it, and leaves that shooter out in front, leaving Manitoba sitting 2 without.
No problem. 2 bad ones in a row.
Wait only right now. Bit of rope.
Manitoba coming off that 7-5 win over wildcard Botcher earlier today, while Team Canada only game of the day, but they did practice and matched rocks this morning prior to the noon hour semifinal, and that's when they decided to make the change, and they selected the new stones, different stones for Jeff Walker.
You always want to have a couple cutters, assuming they're matched, and they might move them up the line. Maybe Mark's got to make a come around late in the game. Maybe Brad does.
Whoa, Mark. Hard Mark.
And hammer efficiency, of course, scoring 2 or more when you do have the last rock.
Nice bounce back, double peel.
Nice shot.
Yeah, thanks.
Shard on the center one?
Yeah. 2/3 on this.
I mean, if you... Yeah. 2/3-ish, guys.
Yeah, speed's good.
2/3 meaning not right on. They're going to try to steer towards the high side, the broom side, stopping the double.
Half. Okay. Half the high. Okay. Switch and go then. Just go. Halfway. Just go.
Keep going. Mine's good.
Keep going.
Mine's good. Just as far as
Keep
it goes,
going.
Guys. Hard, guys.
As far as you get this.
Hard, guys. As far as it goes. Go, 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 go.
Hard. You got to keep going.
Go, 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 go,
Okay,
go.
whoa.
A little more, a little more. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, Beach. Pretty good.
Good feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just hack.
Over
Even if you don't kill it, Mark, just bump back there.
Kathy, I think he could hit the back one on the inside with a bullet and make the double, but they're going to play the soft weight tap and roll in front.
I do think that option is there.
This is probably the safer call.
Quiet hack.
Good way.
Clean.
Just hack.
Clean.
Good
Well,
way.
I think they're going to say you don't have to kill it, Mark. So
All right. EJ. Hard, EJ. Hard, EJ.
Got to get it by that one first. They do that. And now what do we got?
No rolling the shooter.
And roll the shooter back. And have they pushed it through? Not quite. But the shot rock is in the open now.
And look where the red one is.
Good. Yeah. Real good. Buried?
Yeah.
That red corner now comes into play for Team Canada.
I held this weight pretty good. I didn't really see it come down.
It's perfectly buried.
Okay. Good job, buddy.
And directing traffic is Mark Nichols.
Should get a little bit of curl here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is tough.
Speed will be all right.
Remember we talked about
Be too far off here.
just getting a hair straighter. There's a gentle curl all the way down. It's very predictable, but it won't bite and curl across like it did earlier. That makes this extremely difficult to move the red out of play.
Solid.
Good weight. Whoa.
A little solid.
Clean.
Close.
Clean. Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
A little solid.
Close.
Whoa.
Close.
Right. Right hard.
Close.
Keep it off the guard
Go ahead,
first.
Cole.
And they
Close.
do. Now
All the way
live.
to it now.
Oh, very nice is that. Early touch shot. BJ Neufeld.
If you're going to be nervous in a game like this and you have to tap out a rock that's overburied in the spot you haven't played in the first end.
Close.
Go ahead, Cole.
Incredible. Look at that. Look how tight they played that.
Yep.
Good way.
Yeah. Weight's good.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. EJ.
Curl. Board.
Hard EJ.
Curl. Hard EJ.
Hard EJ.
Hard EJ.
Get across the nose a little bit. Nope.
Okay.
Right on the nose. And shot rock still belongs to Manitoba.
Okay, Mark. Good throw.
Heavy?
Could you have played up weight there, Kathy? Thrown something really heavy and gotten them both.
You know what? They were so close together. Maybe, but most likely not. And if he was able to stay right on the nose,
Might be smarter.
it's lots of trouble for
If
Manitoba.
we dead nose it, whatever. Right?
I like control.
Sure.
That's the yeah.
Okay. Control right there.
Okay.
Yeah, normal's not the play because if you hit this dead on, you kill your own. That gives Brad Gushue one chance to roll buried. He rolls buried, he might turn this into a two-ender.
Okay.
Got them forced here. Try to hit and roll towards the center line. Maybe
Speed should be
Speed's
pretty
good.
nice.
Half
They just threw
underneath.
a couple here,
Yeah.
so. And they swept it, so
Yeah.
should be good.
get a good read off of Mark Nichols.
You like that broom with control?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
good
I
broom?
think it's good.
Okay.
Little firm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Matt Dunstone, his
Hard.
Gotta go.
Hard. Cold.
Hard.
first.
Hard.
A lot.
Hard.
Really hard.
Again, across the nose, yes, for sure.
Okay.
And then they'll spill it away. So they've got a couple grouped at the back 12. Shot rock isn't undercover, sitting
Nose
top
there. We
four.
gotta play this out turn draw.
Yeah. You want to try to get over onto this?
It's tough.
Little tight.
He was able to hold it straight once it started. Hard. Cold.
Hard.
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 Really hard.
Kathy, did I hear Brad a little worried about the other side of the sheet, the outturn draw? We haven't played anything down there, have we?
But we haven't, and he's already thinking if this doesn't work out, if he has to play an outturn draw.
Still a little more, Mark.
Yeah, because the inter-draw has that corner, that high corner that would
Get in your
be a
way.
bit of a problem.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're gonna get low with that.
I don't know that Matt got a little soft on the release there. They kind of panicked early, and it did curl.
Good way.
It's nice. Whoa. Clean. Board. Yep.
This will be close.
Whoa. Clean. EJ.
Flip underneath.
Board. EJ.
Hard EJ.
Got to get by the guard, though, first. There we go.
Yep,
Got that.
yep,
Now, can you get across the nose and
Yeah,
underneath?
roll it, roll it.
A little
Hard,
bit.
hard,
Oh,
hard.
yeah, a little bit is all.
Sweet.
They didn't really come close to that guard.
No,
Yeah, Barry.
probably a half a pound heavy. No use throwing a soft weight there and clicking the guard at this late stage in the end.
Yeah, speed's good.
Yeah, you bet. Should be that like 14.5, 14.4 drop half.
Yeah.
Probably in here.
Yeah. Speed's good.
Soften the weight here to make sure you're clear the guard. Then they can carve it in.
This week, and particularly in the last couple of days, the rushing and what it's been able to do to some of the stones.
It's impressive.
So final stone, Manitoba, Matt Dunstone.
A little heavy. Clean.
Good weight. Good weight. Heavy hack. Good weight though. A little off. Ryan.
Hard, Ryan.
Really got to go, Ryan.
Got to help it over
Hard,
here.
Ryan.
Really got to go, Ryan.
Oh, is it floating
Really
here?
gotta go.
Watch it now. Watch where they
Really
may
gotta
just
go.
tap
Right.
this. There is
Really
that
gotta
jam
go.
possibility. Watch out. Watch out. They'll push it through.
Hard mark.
And they'll lose that shooter, but it is two. That'll face Gushue with his last.
They're frozen.
Unforced error there. Now the blank's available.
Just that heavy.
It almost seems as though those two cutters of Jeff Walker have fooled everyone into believing that it really curls there.
100%. That's exactly why they do it.
Well, what did somebody say to us this week? Believe what you see. But maybe you shouldn't believe the opposition.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
I see it growing a bit. Yeah.
you've got to filter that out somehow.
Chance to get out of it.
Yep.
Facing two.
Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard.
EJ Harden.
Hard.
All the way down. And yes, got out of it. So Dunstone's rollout opens that opportunity. And Gushue, Team Canada, make the most of it. Well, to be quite honest with you, in the break, Kathy said, I didn't see a blank coming there, and I don't think anybody did. Not the way it was setting up, and the struggles, really, the pressure being put on Team Canada by Matt Dunstone, but that one mistake, that rollout, allowed Gushue to make the double and escape. So we welcome you back on this Sunday night. And once again, Team Canada with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Yeah, like a 61% end for Team Gushue. They managed to get a blank out of it. They'll be pretty happy.
T-line.
Similar line to start, EJ. Hit it.
T-line. Hard, EJ.
It'll come down. Curl. Easy.
T-line.
Curl.
Easy.
T-line. Curl. Whoa.
T-line.
Curl.
T-line.
Curl.
T-line.
Hard, EJ. Hard, EJ. Hard, EJ.
Well, we've already seen the Harnden name on the Brier Tankard Trophy, of course, in the years with Brad Jacobs. But this year, only one Harnden name will go on it. Here's Brian.
Vic, such a special game and an emotional night for sure for the Harnden brothers. They had such great success together and at the highest level. How cool is that to do it with your brother? Winning the Brier together in Edmonton with Jacobs 2013. Then Sochi, the Olympic gold medal. And you talk about brothers forever. The coolest photo is out there as well. The tattoo of both those brothers on the chest of Ryan, a moment they will never forget. And then for the first time now on separate teams. And this was when they were training together. The boys getting ready, Dad in the middle, that's little Maverick there, EJ's little guy, and certainly a family bond. When Ryan found out he was going to play his brother in the gold medal game, he actually broke down today, got emotional, and he really had emotions flying.
You know what it is. Sorry. It was going to be a Harnden winning the Brier, so I'm just, I love him. It's tough.
And that really, Vic, tells the story right now. I caught up with EJ just before the game. They've traded text messages wishing each other good luck today. And EJ said, you know what? We couldn't ask for a better script. If we have to be in separate teams, what a dream. We get to play each other in a Brier final. And no matter what, there'll be a party in the Sioux this summer. And that will certainly be a family affair. So it's a really cool story, obviously, Vic.
It is. Just one of the storylines here when you think about the fact that they've curled together through junior. And the first 15 years of their men's careers on the very same team, and then 10 years of that with Brad Jacobs and what you mentioned, the Canadian Championship, the gold medal.
Well, and EJ told us earlier this week, Vic, that it's not just about his brother. They consider themselves best friends. And so there is some really special moments, but it's going to be hard for whoever wins and loses.
And hard as well for those watching. And Mum Sue is at home, of course. And then there on the right-hand side, that's Dad Eric, and then Uncle Al, who we've watched several times at the Brier out of Sault Ste. Marie. Couldn't be farther away from the action, but maybe that's the calmest place to watch the action if you are a relative.
What do you think of speed, Jeff?
Just top 8 depth. Because you're tighter than the draw path.
Just ticked the guard on Colton's bullet, which was a good miss on his first one. That one he wanted to know is it did stay, but not where he wanted to stay. A free come around chance here now.
Whoa.
Top 4.
Whoa, then. I think it's there.
It's a newer path.
Whoa, you got extra time, Jeff.
Split the rings.
Just play the way. Where?
Keep them separated. May pick up your deuce here in the second. Team Canada.
Probably want to be T-line now. Well, even with this one.
It's all there, Brad.
Well then.
Splitting team.
I just got a little outside the broom.
Sit. Okay.
Okay, good shot.
Good weight.
And there it is, 13 Northern Ontario. The two Harndons, of course, Ryan Fry, who is here representing Ontario, and skipped by Brad Jacobs, Brian.
Yeah, and really cool as Brad is a cousin to these guys as well. I was texting Brad Jacobs just for his, thoughts on this battle, and he said, tonight will certainly be difficult for me, but I can't even imagine how hard it will be for Eric, Sue, and for our Nana. The perspective I have on this thing is that they deserve to be where they are. World-class athletes, world-class teams. Tonight, they'll experience something they've never experienced before. They'll feel emotions like never before. If that's not personal growth, I don't know what is. We should all aspire to put ourselves in challenging situations like this one. And at some point this summer, the Tankard's back in the Soo. And I'm sure we're all celebrating together around it. Have a few cold ones because family comes first. And those words from Brad Jacobs.
Yeah, that Tankard will go back to the Soo. Just not sure who will be holding it. That's what we're deciding tonight. Team Canada against Manitoba.
Slowly working their way out of a mess here, Manitoba. Nice hit and roll there. Got some good depth. There'll be an angle here for something.
Just board.
Yep. Weight's good.
Mark Nichols.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Board weight. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. Clean.
Whoa.
Clean. Good shot. Great shot.
Job, Mark.
That was 10.5. Perfect.
Was it?
Yeah. Like this.
Kind of like the in.
In with control.
Control weight, guys.
Yeah.
Could take on the double here. It's a little bit tricky, but this gets high enough and Nichols rolls the other way. It'll be a tougher double.
Just clean.
Whoa.
Go frat.
PJ Neufeld.
Yep.
Hard cold.
8th Brier for him.
Right to it.
Gotta go.
Right to it.
All the way to it. All the way to it. Good.
And to it, right to the nose. Of course, the Canadian Championship with Kevin Cooey after he moved to Alberta. Those 3 years he spent with Mike McEwen. Losing last year's Brier final to Gushue with Cooey.
A little more.
Little more.
Close, CJ.
Close. Yep. Just a little more
Cooey
weight.
and Alberta went out in the
More weight.
Jeff.
elimination games
Hard, Jeff.
on Friday, losing to Ontario.
It's too much weight, yeah.
Okay.
Well, the higher it gets, the easier it gets.
What you want, you're going to throw a missile.
Good
These guys want to hit half rock because you've got the comfort of not going right by everything. So that's why they wanted it up a little higher. This is a thick half. Thick half makes it tougher to remove the second one if you don't have stones like this. And this will fly for sure if he gets the right angle. Very thick half, I would say.
PJ Neufeld has the brush down now. Forced stone for Matt Dunstone as we play here in 2.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Lot
Whoa.
early
Yes.
brush.
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hard.
Carry it.
Hard.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And there it goes.
So confident with that upweight ability.
Nice toss.
You're throwing that turn, you're going to get a dead result on the after the contact point. He just threw it so hard.
Now there's that
I think if
little
we were going there, we probably need a
lighter on
little
the
less.
outside
Thinking
around
there.
9 o'clock.
Like this?
Yep.
It's a really good call. You know, Gushue's
That
going to be
in-turn is what I
close
threw in
with
practice,
brushers
and
like
just-
this on ice like this. If he can get in front of this, Vic, ideally frozen, even if there's an angle, Manitoba has to blast it out, and then you get the blank again.
What do you think for speed here? Like, this side was pretty good.
I think it'll be pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
we threw enough hack waders and stuff in practice here.
And that guard is so high that even if you elect to go around it and you're perfect, there's still going to be a hack weight shot to remove it.
True.
It's a rock past the
It's
tee.
nice.
Line's good.
It's good.
Clean.
Yep.
Straight to it.
Yep.
We throw good.
Yes, line.
EJ Harding closest to the stone, and Jeff Walker out in front. Can you take it down and put it right on the face?
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You got it? You're down there? Oh, maybe a little over brush as they tap it back.
What happens with those, Vic, 2 problems. One, it was a new path. 2, you get so worried about the line, they kind of took their eye off the ball with the weight.
Just went further than you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was calling us on more
Yeah.
the line.
There you go. You're worrying about the line. Turns out the line would have been fine.
Roll it, rocks real good.
Good throw.
In the space of less than 24 hours from that
Just control.
terrible dejection after losing to Team Canada last night in the 1-2 and then coming back after losing an hour of sleep 2 as the clocks went ahead. He celebrated that win over Botcher. And there's a lovely shot to push it by, avoid the jam, and now it's 3 that Team Canada faces.
Really good roll because you're probably not going to play the double because you need to throw some speed. You don't do that roll out, give up a steal 1 or 2.
Very nice.
So it shrinks Brad Gushue's scoring area. Now he just threw it. There's not a lot of room for error.
You know, there's an article that was written, I don't know when, but Brad was talking about how he would have felt 15 years ago, Kathy, and he would have been much more nervous, surely, going through what he's done. If you're looking at Dunstone so far, he's very calm.
He is, and I look to Adam Kingsbury a lot, who talks about just being in the moment in this end. This is a 10-end game, but it's not about what's going to happen in 10. It's the shot that you've been given the opportunity to make in 2. Just keeps him not looking ahead.
Line's tighter.
Hard for line.
Oh dear, here we go.
T.
Line's good.
Line's good. Line's
You need a good piece of the floor, fellas.
Back T.
And going to use a little backing. There you go. That'll work just fine. Thank you. Team Canada gets on the board. They're forced here in the second. It's our final evening here in London. Budweiser Gardens, Tim Hortons Brier, the 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. Team Canada forced to the single. So here in the third, for the first time in the game, Manitoba will have the hammer. They have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones. So in they go. Top four does Canada. Corner goes up from Manitoba. And then Jeff Walker with his second throws to cap on top.
Line's good.
I'd like to go for weight.
Go ahead, then.
Go then.
Top 12.
Yeah, I'd like you to go for line.
Well, for 3 ends in a row,
Line
Russ,
good.
Jeff Walker
Line good.
has really set up his
Line good.
team
Line.
perfectly.
Just line.
Well, then. Stay real
He's
close,
a
Cole.
big
Yep,
game
Cole. Yep.
player. I want to say he was 98% in the Canadian Olympic trial final.
Great shot, Pete.
Now it may be showing a little bit on that wide out-turn side.
He's nicer. Drop 8.
So you talked about the stones, Kathy, and what Jeff's throwing. Is that choice, do you think, having to do anything with the kind of game they want to play? Right now, those setup shots, are they a result? Do you pick stones for those, or are they just good shots?
Well, they're definitely good shots. One of the challenges, Jeff said, that because he threw mismatched stones all week, when he got a pair that were perfectly matched, he found them to be straighter, and he struggled with them a little bit, and they realized the advantage of taking stones that curl. They're a little bit slower because they curl farther, and that was his comfort with his kick speed. And it also works in their favor because they're going to get extra finish off Jeff's that they won't. For example, for Ryan, he can't follow Jeff because of the stones.
And most of their shots are come-arounds at that position,
Yes.
so why not have ones that curl more?
Yeah, their game is definitely softer.
Yeah.
There's a contrast in styles. That just didn't get there, maybe a little over curl. So second shot does belong to Manitoba.
By the smallest of margins.
Colton Lott.
Stay a bit of room. Line's good. Go ahead. Bit of room.
Four.
Definitely can't bounce on this line right now.
We're there.
Right now. Just wait.
We're good.
Just wait as long as you can. Go ahead.
Don't lose it.
No, line's great. You're going to
Make it
freeze
good,
to about a
guys.
quarter only. You can't bounce still.
Pete. Hard Pete.
Yep, lock it on.
Hard.
And are they going to lock it on? No, just shy. So it was an 18-team field that began play a week ago this past Friday. And they played Manitoba in Pool A. Undefeated, 8 straight. And then they beat Botcher in a seeding game. And then they lost to Team Canada last night. That was the heartbreaker. But they bounced back very well to beat Botcher in the rematch to get them into this gold medal game.
Line's good. Line's good. Line's good if you're 8 foot. Curl a bit. Curl. Mark's it. Go, Mark. Go. Keep going. Keep going.
Ah, good shot.
Good shot. Great shot. Oh, boy. Good shot.
Okay. I don't think there's really anything good with that. No.
Like board?
Don't
I
they
got
just
like
squeeze it
that.
Under the guard.
You guys like that?
No. What's that?
You like board on the red one, top red one?
Yeah, we can.
Just can't do anything hard because it's flying into us here.
Yeah.
Maybe just freeze this for now.
Good. Okay. And he's running.
What's that?
Then he's running.
It blows them all up.
I think that's okay.
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 Actually,
Okay.
I like this, Colt.
Yeah.
Bite the 4.
Probably.
That red run comes back, hits the center, goes to the left, and will definitely do something with that buried yellow. So we're going to try to freeze another one in there.
Good line.
Yep.
Just in,
Top 8.
Go ahead,
in
then.
front of
Hard line.
Shot Rock.
Line's good.
Top
Line's
8.
great.
So you got Neufeld left.
Good.
Line's great.
Frozen.
Bit of room.
Hard to right.
Oh, easy.
There.
Oh, no. It's still in the
Now
guard,
they're
guys.
backing right off here. And they are all over that guard, and now they've filled that hole.
Great throw, Colt.
By contrast, Team Canada, they played in Pool B, the 9-team pool, and they lost once to Ontario. They later on, by virtue of their win, they got first place over Botcher. That's how they avoided the seeding and the elimination game. Now they find themselves here after a win in the 1-2. So you've got the two best teams, the pool leaders, competing for this year's gold medal.
With this one is you probably end up pushing that to there, and then this never goes.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Just T-line weight.
Yeah.
T-line.
Costly error there. They were so worried about the speed and didn't get the line right this time. Ticked the guard.
Not lightning, but it's good speed.
Exactly. 14 and a half.
Okay. Good way.
T-line. Okay.
Top four.
Post. Line's good.
T-line.
Back
Yeah,
lead.
back
Four. Whoa.
T-line.
Curl. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. T. Whoa. Button. Clean. Yep. T.
T-line.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Back
Curl.
button.
Curl. 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 Good shot.
There's that little tap to unlock that yellow. And look where it's going. If you can get to somehow to the nose, it's passing shot wrong.
Very true.
Taking his time there now.
Yeah.
This angle game, it just.
Think so? Yeah.
I'm sure I'm not unlike people watching at home. You go, look at this. How do you, Kathy? It's just the skill level of these athletes.
What's that?
Mental and physical. The ability to blow things up if they're not on the right page, but to be patient.
This might make some sense here, Beach. Just
Yeah.
plant that.
Both those
Opens this
ran
up.
extremely straight, those last two shots.
Here might be not bad.
What are you seeing? Like control?
First thought was like normal.
Normal? Okay. Quarter rock with normal?
Normal weight, try and plant it in the top one.
Okay.
Unless they clipped more for this game, you're going to get a wee bit less curl as the rocks start to calm down. Trying to stick this, I think, Kath, on the top one.
That's what they called, yeah.
Just normal. Hard. Go soft. Whoa. Go to soft.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Only Ontario was
Clean,
better.
Hard.
Hard.
Scoring two or more
Hard,
with
Ryan.
last rock.
Gotta really go hard. Yes, yes,
Yep,
Matt.
yep, 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 yep.
Oh, that'll spin away.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, Beach. Hey,
Now, have
good.
they opened up the red onto yellow, do you think?
On the corner, yeah, they do if
Good beach. Good throw.
Brad wants to play
You
it.
just freeze the red?
I don't love it.
First I was hit and roll, but I don't know if you get under that.
Yeah, okay.
But you can be fairly aggressive. If he does tickle it, it's push the berry.
Sure.
I think that's the shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, guys.
I could see why he's not loving the freeze on the red. If you're ever offset, it gets blown out and that's on three.
Last end, right?
Board weight?
Trying to hit like thick half? Yes.
Whoa.
Not heavy.
Heavy boy.
EJ. We're on the
Mark
guard. Hard,
Nichols had his
EJ,
second.
Hard. Hard, EJ.
EJ Harden.
Keep it going, buddy. Hard. Go. Hard. Keep
Look
going.
at the
Hard,
lean.
EJ.
Look at the lean. Got it by. And they weren't able to hold it. He just did a great job to save it.
Yeah, I don't know how that got by the guard.
Okay. It took an aggressive line on it.
So good. Try and throw like back eight at it.
All right, love if you could put it in front here.
Yeah.
Like,
Thinking like back eight.
sure.
We might.
Just back eight.
Kind of similar
Heavy
shot
draw.
we played against
Yeah.
Box, right?
Yeah, heavy draw.
Really straight spot here. You can only see a quarter of this thing.
Back eight. Clean. Back eight.
Whoa.
Back 12.
Well then.
Back 12.
Real close.
Back
EJ
eight.
Neufeld.
Back clean. Clean. Yep. Back 12.
Back
Whoa.
12.
Clean up.
Hard.
Trying
Whoa.
hard.
Whoa. Colton hard. Colton all the way.
Now,
Colton all the way. Colton
knifing it
all the way.
over. And they got it, and they'll push it through.
Shot, boy. Shot.
Very, very nice, soft shots from a team that's, Kathy, I'm not being disrespectful, not known for their soft game, are they? It's the upweight game that this team plays mostly, no?
Well, I think that what is the flashy part of this team is their ability to throw up weight and throw it really well. That's part of the tuck delivery.
Yeah. I don't know if you can.
But they certainly have brought their game full circle.
Or are we just straight pick? Maybe come into that.
It's a good shot, too.
Get it over the top, even if we touch
that'd
that.
Be pretty good. Can you touch that if you get it over the top?
Yeah, you could probably touch the back.
Okay, that'd be good.
Yes. Well, yeah, you could touch the back enough to make that count.
Yeah, that'd be a good shot.
You like that?
I do.
I'd hate to, if I made that, shouldn't be too bad. It could jam here, Mark.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we bring all yellows into play.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like this shot.
I like this one.
You like this one?
Yeah, I think so.
As opposed to that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If that's made and they get rid of
Easy peel.
this yellow, you only have to touch it. And the red that's frozen is a problem rock for Manitoba.
Take a look, Brad, but I think you got a good chunk.
I don't have as much of that
like
red.
for you could maybe draw back to this.
Yeah, frozen there.
Right.
And then he
like
has to
leave
go
a little bit of space.
He goes out, turn can. We got that for 3.
Yeah.
I think if we hit what we see is probably too much.
Yeah.
Right now, Manitoba sitting 2, and they do have last rock as we play here in the third.
Whoa, whoa.
Brad Gushue is first.
Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
EJ.
Hard.
Watch it over there.
Yep. Coming across, kick it. Oh, that's pretty. That'll get you out of some trouble.
Beauty. Really good shot.
A great throw. That was not simple. He had to take on the guard. He had to risk wrecking to make that.
And he was close.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it over there. Yep.
He got away with the jam at the back, too.
One thing Brad Gushue doesn't get credit for is his ice reading ability. It's pretty straight here. Everything's been missed a little wide. He took it on, hoping, trusting that they could hold it there.
Pretty patient spot here.
Yeah.
One thing, Kathy, did you hear that conversation before Gushue went to throw? Because they got away with the jam at the back. That stone at the back, actually, they thought Dunstone might play bound too, right?
Right.
So that changes it for them.
Just like top buttoned up.
Okay. She got a red one.
You know, we heard one backhand talking and now the other. In this game of 38 minutes, you have to assume that your opponent's making it and start to think about what you're going to play.
Do you have to play it this way, or could you go with the intern, the other side?
Yeah, yeah, you can go either way. Either way. Little bit more room here because they're going around that red guard that's tucked on the out-turn side.
Line's good.
Gotta go for it. Line's good.
First draw of the game comes here in the third for
Top
Matt
4.
Dunstone.
Line's good.
Just gotta go. Line's great.
And they took it out of his hand, didn't they? Harnden and Block. They took it out of his hand. Boy, that's one they saved. They still got it going. No, they can't get it there. And now the stagger.
Oh, no. It's normal on this guy?
Hey, Matt. Good sweep. Hey, Matt.
Just had to be better deep in that particular one.
If it does hit it a little thin.
Don't throw it too hard.
No.
You don't want
Like normal. I don't think it's going. Like, man, even if you rolled it
Yep.
to there, just normal.
Yep.
Bad news here is that red will stay right there or go get a little more buried, and there won't be a lot of draw space for Manitoba.
Normal, yep.
What?
A little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like minimum, I think.
It does to me. but it is straight. I think we can hold it.
Don't mind it a little more. Yeah.
It's probably going to hit this fairly thick,
I don't think it'll be that far. Got to hit it pretty thin.
Great weight.
Little short angle.
Clean.
Raise right onto yellow.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Keep it off the line. Get it by. They did. There it is. And there it is. Sitting down. And shot rock does belong. In fact, they're sitting 1-2. Team Canada without.
Good shot.
He has come so far in a week. Last week they called around playing taps and backline weight because of his injury. The last thing Mark Nichols said to him as he went down to the hack, don't throw it so hard.
All right, I'll give you 40-45 here.
Huge difference.
You can tell he's on his game again because they yelled whoa a couple times on. They only got by a large inch there, maybe.
Get it running good for you. Yep. Yeah.
Further to your point, Kathy, that's, even Brad said it was sort of playing whack-a-mole with the muscles around his hip. When one would loosen up, the other one would tighten, or something else would go wrong. Right now, as of this playoff weekend, everything is sort of free and clear and throwing it without problems. So drawing against 2.
Hey, line's good. Line's never an issue.
Just go.
Yep, a little bit for line. A little bit
Line's
for line.
Fine.
Hard line.
And Harden, as the crowd backs them up here.
Line's good.
Hey,
Line's good. Line's good.
And good. There it is, boy. About 6,002 rushers on that. All right, into the time tunnel we go, back to London, of course, Ontario, 2011. Jeff Stout and his team from the Charleswood Curling Club against Ontario. And Glenn Howard winning the Brier right here. Stoughton along with Jonathan Meade, Reed Carruthers, Steve Gould. His 3rd Brier championship. And there it is right here in these very Budweiser Gardens. And it's memory time as he's with Brian.
Vic, thank you, Jeff. Obviously, it never gets old, and you never get old either. Obviously, when you look back at that video, your teammates, the name on the tankard, what kind of memories does it bring back being back here in London?
Yeah, it just puts a big smile on my face just seeing that. And I was just telling you earlier, just even the opening ceremonies here where they introduced the teams, it just sort of brought chills to me. And it was sort of, when I walked in the building on Thursday, I was like, oh, I remember that. And I know where the family was sitting and all the things going on. It was so exciting. And I have to say, the crowd was fantastic. I know we were playing Ontario. They were cheering their hearts out for us as well and cheering great shots. So I can't say enough about this London community. It's fantastic.
Well, you beat Glenn Howard in that final. Eventually, he came around, was wearing a Manitoba jacket, coaching Jennifer Jones. I know we were joking about that, too. It was a little weird, wasn't it?
It was very strange to see him wearing a buffalo on his back, that's for sure.
This young man, Matt Dunstone, the Manitoba kid back in Manitoba, the bison on his back. What has impressed you about the evolution of him and his game?
Yeah, I think he's just gotten cooler. I think at the end of the day, we all know he's very emotional, very excitable. I think those mature 2 guys on his team have calmed him down, and obviously Adam as well, working with them. But I think that's really made him play better throughout this whole week and for the whole year. I think he just knows that he's got that confidence, and I think that's what's going to bring it for him maybe for this final.
Just the quality of the game. Manitoba for years was so strong. It is hard to believe that the last time Manitoba won was you here in 2011 in the city.
Clearly it's not that strong, so you got to go back that far. But yeah, we've got a lot of great new and up-and-coming teams right now, a lot of juniors. Jacques Gauthier had to move to BC to get into the Brier, but that's okay. We've got this great core of people, obviously Jennifer Jones' young team. It just takes time, and it's not easy to win. So it's pretty exciting to see these guys give it a shot.
When you look at a guy like Brad Gushue, who also had to work so hard and now one of the best to ever do it, what does it speak to him, a chance to win his 5th as a skip here?
Oh, it's just crazy good. It goes to show their dedication to the sport, to be that good year after year, and their work ethic for this game, and the quality of time they put into to perfect it. So it just shows that to anyone out there watching and looking at it, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of practice, and dedication to the sport.
When you look at this is the championships we've seen and the winners over the years, you and then Glenn Howard got it back in 2012. When you look at all those names, maybe what stands out to you?
Brad Gushue's name's up there a few times.
This is true.
And my name's going to drop off next year. But, it's just a bunch of great champions, great curlers. And what can I say? I mean, we're pretty fortunate to have all these fantastic curlers here in Canada.
You still with Curling Canada doing a wonderful job. When you look at this field at the Brier in particular, you mentioned Jacques Gauthier, you see Horgan, all these young names coming up. Yeah. How good are we looking going forward in Canada with all these young skips pushing kind of the next guard?
Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting, and a few of them have talked to Curling Canada and said, we know how good these top three that were left here are. What can we do to get better? And we're in the position of let's we're going to help them as much as we can to get as good as they can. So I think it's really exciting. I think we're in a really good position for 26, 30, and beyond because we've got such a great core of curlers.
Always fun to see you. Thanks for your time. It was great to catch up. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Vic.
Thank you both. As we pick up play here in 4 in a 1-1 tie. TJ Harnden as Team Canada once again has the last rock. Look out, Jam, get away with it. Won't be able to hold the shooter. I thought, Kathy, one of the key things that Jeff did say about Matt Dunstone is the fact that he's still emotional, but he's in control of that emotion now.
And that is the difference. That's one thing that Adam talks about working with him, that they don't want to take that out of him. That's the passion that fuels Matt, but it is about reining it in maybe after a shot that's not made or bringing it back down after a shot that's brilliant, because you still have to make the second one, or the first one, doesn't matter.
Real hard. Gotta go. Never off this. Gotta go. Gotta go, Colt. Hard! Gotta go. Whoa.
Big roll, big roll, big roll.
Yep.
He's got the roll, actually. And then it pops on that outturn side. This is Adam Kingsbury. We've seen him many years, of course. His time with Rachel Holman winning a gold medal. Brad Jacobs, 4th year now of coaching Matt Dunstone.
And just kind of stick that there.
When we asked him together, Kathy, what are you looking for? And he says, the key for me is the communication, Russ.
Yeah.
If I see that they shut down, that's the problem.
That's what happens under pressure. You just turtle a little bit. It's tough, and yet sometimes a teammate will say something to cheer you up, and that makes you even madder. So you've got to know each other's personality, what their hot buttons are, what's going to get them out of that funk, but you have to keep talking.
Got him.
Well, and after that loss last night, he was the first one that went up to Matt and would not let him leave the ice. He wanted him to remember that this is a positive place, that you don't leave with negative feelings. He said it was a very late night. They talked a lot about how they felt, and he didn't care how long it went, but when they left, when today started, yesterday was parked.
Even if we just roll it in front of the corner, I think it's the best spot.
Yep.
Gushue got both corners up, and then EJ, in a clearing attempt, jammed and knocked in a Manitoba rock into the ring. So they've been sitting 3 most of this end. After that double simplifies it for Gushue.
Hard, Colt.
Hard! Really got to go.
Lot.
Roll it.
Trying to roll it over and won't get it there, but just grabs the top of the 12. Well, if anyone knows some of the players on this team, it would be Caleb Flaxey, who is the coach of this Team Canada. Remember now, he was an alternate with Jacobs in 13, Brier winner, 14, Sochi. So he knows both of the Harndens, of course, very well.
Staying on the offense here, trying to roll this underneath the corner, I believe, or make the double.
Yep, it's nice. Yep. Squirt. Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Whoa. Yep.
Yes. Whoa. Off. No roll.
Well, it may hang around. Coming back, spinning back. Oh, close.
Really close.
I'd say it's probably in.
It depends if the black. I think it might be.
That's my first thought, because you can't freeze and be shot.
Okay.
Because then we can go over there somewhere.
It's the line, eh? It's the black line.
Yeah. Like normal?
I mean, he might just straight draw around that, right?
Well, that's yeah.
That's probably what he does.
I think we got to leave that for him. Right? Because unless we straight draw there.
Yeah, that's the only other option.
Yeah.
Then he's playing the runner. He sticks it. Then that's a bit scary.
Then we got to freeze again.
What do you guys like? Going around the card or rolling off of that?
Is that in?
It's in.
It's in.
What do you like?
I think it's in.
Ooh.
I would say it's in.
Very close.
Yeah.
Let's make the draw.
Okay.
Half open.
Okay.
When they're that close, may sound silly, but when they are that close, Kathy, do you have to assume that they are?
I think it's a risk to assume that they're not, but having said that, if you hit and roll off of that, you give Brad the free draw. So I like going around now.
And it shows me the confidence in this young skip. You know, it's like, well, we better hit it so we don't give up two, as opposed to let's force them, and let's force them the old-fashioned way by making a good shot. So I'm going to play that come around, sit to two.
And you are never going to know if that rock is in unless it needs to be measured for an extra point.
Yeah, top four depth. Just got to get it dead buried more so. Okay. Looks like it broomed too much.
Don't want to fracture on the guard here either. Just sit two, take your chances. Definitely up to speed by now to the corner.
Okay, line's good.
Top
Room.
four.
You got quite a bit of room here.
Room, guys.
Line. Top four. Top four.
Quite a bit of room.
Room.
Always Colton's rock.
Leave it higher.
Line's good.
It's always Colton's rock.
Yep.
Always
Whoa,
Colton
leave it
lots
higher,
rock as he
guys.
tries to carve it across.
Yeah, Colt, hard Colt, hard Colt. Go, go,
And
go,
now the
go,
drag.
go. Go, go, go.
Hey, Matt.
And almost on its own to the back edge of the 8.
Exactly where they didn't want it. Again, Kath, you know,
Pretty good, eh?
you know,
That's quicker there than
we've watched a lot of curling, but it's always quicker
Yes.
to the corner. But they were more worried about it being wide, and they kept sweeping it, trying to drag it across.
Well, I think they were concerned if they left it open and didn't take it back, the double might have been there to lie two.
Mm-hmm.
Similar speed to what I played 2 ends ago, eh?
Yeah. You can't leave Gushue these, though.
Yeah.
No.
I think Shane Broom will be good.
Yeah, unless you can hack it.
Gushue and his first.
Good there. That was close. T.
Tee light.
Line's
Be
good.
above the tee.
It's okay.
Line's
Tee
good.
light. Yep. It's good. Line's
Just in
tight.
front of tee.
Tee light. Line's tight. Waiting tee.
Line.
Well,
Line
line's
only.
okay.
Whoa.
Line only. Just doesn't need a curl, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
Waiting tee. Waiting tee. Whoa, whoa.
Shot.
Good shot, boys.
Perfect.
Shot rock and in behind.
Good, Brad. Good. Good shot. Real good.
Good judge, Jeff.
Just got to get out of the 8-foot. Like back line.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like kind of like he just
Make
drew
sure you don't
weight,
leave it.
Matt, is what I'm seeing.
How does that look to you?
Is this to remove it, dig it out, as they say?
Yeah, dig it out. Yeah, they've got to hit quarter of this, half of this, and move it far enough to sit to two. There's no double for Brad Gushue if you get this
Maybe like
third
6
shot.
feet more? Yeah.
But not a pile of curl here. Brad was way tighter all the way down.
Back line.
Still left a little bit open.
No other play here, Kathy?
You could corner freeze if you really felt that there was no way to get to it. It's really buried, though, Russ.
It is. Same shot he just threw is going to be extremely close, like a foot deeper. But what you always do is add 4 or 5 feet, and then it doesn't curl enough to touch it. A lot less ice than his previous one.
Back line. Just back line.
Hard then.
Whoa. Back line. Yep.
All about the guard
Back
coming
line.
up too.
Whoa.
Trying to keep it
Back
off.
line. Weight's great. Clean. Good back line.
That'll be up to Harden to keep it off this. Keep it off that guard, and now carry it. Get it off that guard. Oh, how do you like that? How do you like that? He stuck it out and pushed it to the back.
So good. So confident with weight and where to put the broom.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be that easy.
Hard, Ryan. Hard, Ryan. Really gotta go. Really gotta go.
Go, Ryan.
Hard on the beat.
Beautiful.
Playing the hit on shot, Stone?
Yeah, it's pretty tight to draw. Closer than that. They know the shot.
Back weight.
Facing three.
Yep.
Brad Gushue with his last.
Hard. Clean. Looks good.
Stay down.
Stay down, EJ.
Just stay down. You're good.
Stay down, and we can put one down for Canada here in 4.
Okay.
Very nice last rock, Matt Dunstone. It's the final of the Tim Hortons Brier from London and Budweiser Gardens. Sunday night. It's been a wonderful week here in London. Nice to be back. Been here, of course, for now a couple of Briers Continental Cups as well in 18 and 20 over at the Western Fairgrounds. The rings, the trophies, of course the big trophy has yet to make an appearance. 2-1, Team Canada leads it. Manitoba with Latrock playing the Yellowstones here in 5.
Top 8.
Always pull. Always pull.
Hard line.
Just line.
Not have to.
Mr. Intern here going around again. The first one, he's a little bit tight, so it's a little tougher to bury this completely.
No.
We've seen this movie before. This is a...
Really, Russ? Is it going to be hard?
Yes, it completely buried. You're right.
Well, and that's such a tribute to Greg Owasco and the ice crew. This is such terrific ice. The reason the shot making has been so good is brilliant athletes for sure, but you can't produce these kinds of shots if the ice is spotty or patchy. If it falls back, it's been so predictable. Look at Matt's last shot.
Oh, absolutely. You wouldn't even attempt it.
No. On so many ice surfaces, that is just not possible.
Clean. T-line. Clean. Don't want him. Close. Don't want him.
Hold then. No bump.
Whoa. Stay with it, Jeff.
Yeah,
whoa.
There.
Whoa. You're good. Good shot. Attaboy.
Oh, boy.
Good job.
Probably just that for now.
Okay.
Intern high. Whoa, clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Good chance here to bring up his hit number. When they'll run it by and then roll that shooter over to corner.
Yeah, that's true. That corner could come in handy, but they thought they had it. Advantage Team Canada here now. Just keep putting the lid on this thing.
It's nice.
Oh,
Pretty
a
tight,
little bit of a grimace there from EJ Harnden out of his hand.
Brim length.
No.
Line's good.
Line's good. Not it. Line is good.
Inside of broom length. Line's good.
Broom length.
Clean.
Bert.
It's coming down. Line's good if you're a broom length, guys.
Gotta go. Hard.
Curl through light. Go.
Get into the line.
More.
Get into the line. No, only just 2, but they've left half a stone open.
Thought it would go more. Good shot. I think sweeping it the whole way hurt your line a bit. Yeah.
Absolutely a brilliant work by the women and the men on this crew of Greg Owasco. So our thanks on behalf of we the viewers and the curlers even today, in talking to Kathy and me, he said, if I could only have gotten it to go maybe 6 to 9 inches more to the wings, and he just, he's a perfectionist, and it shows in his work.
Real hard.
Hard, gotta
Real
go.
hard. Real hard.
And you slink it, Bob. They did.
Okay, good sweep.
Boy, there's the difference. You get that guard, Russ, over that 3 or 4 inches, cover that line, and that shot maybe is not there.
Exactly. So now Gushue has to play a defensive shot as opposed to just putting a cap on that thing. Still got that perfect freeze, though. That could be that force point.
Good weight.
Clean.
Hair big.
Clean. Yep.
Weight's good.
Yes.
Gotta go, Jeff. Make it. Hard. Little bit.
Trying to hold it up is
Whoa. Whoa.
Jeff
Whoa.
Walker keeping
Whoa.
off that
EJ,
guard,
EJ,
and now maybe they can get it across the nose, get the
so
flip
it's a
in
little harder
behind.
than
No,
Cole.
they
Sorry.
don't.
Draw.
Like that.
Nah, I don't
You
know.
just either
I
know
mean, this
that.
situation is brutal. Yeah.
Okay, why is it so brutal?
Well, if you play that yellow run back, and
Kind of weight.
you could either stuff the red one where it is, and it could even roll behind the middle. So I think playing down the middle is safer. It's not looking like a 2, but you cannot give up a steal here. So I think that's what EJ was saying, is let's deal with this one.
Clean. Yep. Real hard. Hard. Weight's good. Whoa, Ryan.
Whoa, curl.
And they'll just trade nose hits here.
Nose, yeah. Nose is pretty good now.
Okay, why is that? Why not the flip now?
Sure.
Well, it's tough to start with, and they want to be able to use this rock. They're already shot rock frozen, partly buried. If they roll right underneath, it's really a guard this late in the end for Team Manitoba.
A little more.
It's amazing how you have to change
little
your
more.
thought process.
Whoa. EJ. Hard, you gotta touch the line. Hard, EJ. Get to the line. Get to the line. Right to it, right
They'll
to
put
it. Keep
over.
going,
Can you
keep
get
going,
to the
keep going. A
line?
little more. Good, good, sweet.
Quite. They get it there to the nose. Yeah, I know, Kathy, everyone talks about coming in with a game plan. A lot of times it's in the hands of the skips. So we've heard so often this week. If this, what's your game plan? It's whatever the skip wants to play. But within, so you may have one game plan, but there could be 10 games within that plan.
Well, sure. It depends very much on how your opponent is playing, the players in the opposition, who's making what. And if you see somebody is struggling, you may change what you might have played to force them to play something different. If Matt Dunstone hadn't made any draws, then maybe Brad Gushue forces that because he knows he can hit well. So you have to be flexible to go with not only the ice, but what the opposition gives you.
Got it by? Nope. Wow. Wow.
Maybe. We plugged the hole.
How do you plug the hole, though? Like,
Just guard. Yeah. It's pretty good if we just do that, isn't it? Yeah.
it's playing a tap, right?
Playing a tap. He's gonna make 2 taps.
Run.
Yeah.
He probably taps one of them.
And what if we don't? If we go top 4?
It's just there's not a big hole.
No, I know.
Okay.
The hole's
prefer
big
that?
enough for Brad to get
I
through
guess
there.
the option's always short.
I like going top 4.
Okay.
I do too.
Did you guys time that?
I got 14-8 on that.
If they do throw the guard,
Would have been
the skill level of
Justin, right?
Dunstone, he's got both of these. He gets one in buried, and then it's buried behind the guard that Brad Gushue just threw. It's not wrong to choke it off and force him to. If he misses that tap, Manitoba's in big trouble. But he's probably making it.
Well, isn't there an old adage there, Kathy, about best defense is to throw another one in there?
You bet, and it was EJ who I think can sense that this could be a big game-turning end and saying, let's put more pressure.
4 feet slower in the pass.
Absolutely, and that ports. Gushue's made tougher shots than that.
Yeah, I'll stay down, or EJ will stay down on it. Shouldn't jump. That's good.
Top 4, guys.
Line's good. I think we're there.
Clean.
Yep. Line only.
T-line.
Line's good.
Wow.
T-line. Weight's good.
Got a curl.
Needs a curl, Jeff.
Still has the curl.
Hit it off that
Line's
guard,
good.
though. That's first. Oh, they just did that. Now where will it go? And sliding and finally settling. Their pinhole is available, though.
Oh, man.
Oh, pretty good. But okay.
Some pressure on now after Team Canada was forced
Good throw, Brad.
to the single in 4. And it was Matt Dunstone again, just coming through with that really nice kind of shot. Here, look at this. This is that soft weight that he's grown into, as Kathy says.
Not as much curl as we talked about early in the week, so they had to be very close to that with really soft weight, then still get enough of it to kick it out to be fourth shot. Team shot.
Led to the force. BKT tires growing together.
Boy, Brad Gushue, like he's, I don't know, 4 inches heavy, but it almost ticked that outside one. We've seen a lot of that, Kathy, in the last 3 games. Where
they run.
Yeah, it's just stubborn curl.
Yeah.
Back there.
Clean.
Back 4.
Okay, line's good.
Stay down.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bump it,
whoa,
easy,
whoa,
easy.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Back 8.
Close.
Back 8. Whoa.
Colt, a little.
Colt.
Whoa, whoa, line's good.
Colton.
Line's good. Yep.
Heavy.
Back 8, Bees. We got it.
Back 8. Now they want to sit there, and they do.
It's the family.
Take it? Yeah. Seeing that, yep.
Good throw.
Good call.
Just giving her on it, I guess.
Yeah, you had 2 choices. Like, that's brilliant, but if you kept it a little more open, it jams when Brad hits it. If you got a hair more curl, Brad can't play this
Don't
shot.
want to squeak that guard, Mark.
What's that?
I say we don't want to squeak that guard.
No, you squeak it, you're probably sticking this in the...
Straight pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys like that ice?
Red was a foot higher. This is not available.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clean.
Big game player.
Whoa,
No
Jeff.
doubt. Brad Gushue.
Jeff!
Walker.
Hard, Jeff!
Gotta
Hard,
get it.
Jeff!
Pull it on that line. Just pick it away.
Yes!
Oh, goodness. Just enough.
Great shot. I liked where it was.
Yeah.
They were holding their breath there for a while, but he had to get it thin.
You can make
Where
it.
was it they were doing the goose before? Was that Hamilton?
Hamilton probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Great throw.
So Brad obviously was a little heavy.
Yeah. But he also bumped ours.
So facing 2 with his last as they trade the forces here. Dunstone.
Okay, line's good. Clean.
Back 4.
Got to
Clean.
come through that hole again now.
We need the
Clean.
backing.
Line's good.
Clean.
Back 4.
Yep.
Back
Line
4
good.
may need that backing.
Need the backing.
Oh, here we go. Need that backing.
Yes.
Lott and Harden, you need that backing, fellas. Take it to it. You got to get by that one first, though. You're facing 2. Get it by that one, too. Oh, here you go. Here you go. For the single. Matt Dunstone. And back and forth we go. They knew it was heavy. Called out right away. We need the backing. And did well to hold it as close on the over curl, and they did well. Brian Harden and Colton Lott saving it for the skipper.
Wow.
halfway through the Brier final here in London. And we're all even.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like it. By BKT Tires and OK Tire, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Matt Dunstone, the Manitoba champions from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, huddling with Coach Adam Kingsbury. As we are tied at 2. And it's the new phrase, of course, digging it out. And remember Dunstone with that dig out to force Gushue to the single and 4, and then some really great shots. What else would you expect in 5, leading to another draw for a single. Great brush to save it. So that's why we are tied at 2. Numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet Canada. It is the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Having a good time on a Sunday night at the Brier. Newfoundland Labrador with a chance to put a tray on the board.
Not heavy, Brett.
Is this where they're going to miss Walker? Yes, here comes Zipper. You can't give up this opportunity here. You need more than full. Mark Nichols, one coming over, and he's got it.
Yep, hard.
Trying to blow this up, blow it up. And he moved it. Yes, far enough. They're going to have to pick this out.
Clean! Whoa! Clean!
Pick it
Whoa!
out.
Girl!
Get loud! Get loud! It's gone. The chance to win his first Brier title.
Doesn't look heavy.
It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need. Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champions. And when you think back, how many times he had tried and gotten close, and that was his breakthrough moment in 17 at home in St. John's, Brad Gushue, and what they went through to win it, and now has an opportunity to be a 5-time winner as a skip to surpass the likes of Kevin Martin and Cooey and Furby and of course the great Ernie Richardson. And if he doesn't, will it be the breakthrough moment for that young man, Matt Dunstone? As we welcome you back on this Sunday night to London, the Brier final. We're tied at 2, and it is once again Team Canada and Brad Gushue from the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club that does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstone.
Hard line. Really gotta go. Hard line.
This is pretty tight line to that tight yellow.
Top 8. Top 4. Room. We're frozen arcs. Okay, Ryan's now. Yep. A little bit of space. Whoa. Good spot.
Look good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
A little low.
All right, I want you to both be coaches for a second here as we get ready to watch E.J. Harnden. Kathy, coach 5th end break, and coach Manitoba.
Yep.
Keep on doing what you're doing. You're placing stones in right spots. You've got great draw weight. You're going to have to, in the last half, you're going to have to take some risk, but you don't have to take some risk yet.
Take that. Wow.
Effortless power. It's unbelievable.
At his very best, E.J. Harnden. Okay, play coach now for Team Canada.
It is the same thing because they've got control of the game. They've got Brad Gushue. He's making absolutely everything he has to make. So Manitoba's going to have to force, and Kathy's right. They don't have to force yet. One force and 9, 2 and 10. We've seen that movie before.
Oh, drove it by that stone sitting in the 8-foot.
Good throw.
And that's been a little bit of the difference this evening. Colton Lott has been making all sorts of runbacks and doubles, and tonight just not catching the second stone.
Not far off, but you're right. You just can't buy one.
speed's great, EJ.
Brad sees an opportunity now. He could hit that top yellow. It would be tricky to get in the ring. So he's just going to go right around the center guard here.
There on its own. Jeff.
And to your point, Kathy,
Line's
think
okay.
about it. That shot by
Whoa.
EJ.
By the way, guys, line's
to
good.
get those stones out. That miss now, and suddenly Team Canada with the hammer dictates the end.
Yes.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Great shot. Good one.
And around they go their own. Just hit the 2.
Go, Beat. I think I like that one for now. Hair high.
Don't want to try too hard to make the back double. You want to make some noise on that buried one. Even if you roll a foot and guard your own.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
PJ Neufeld got it. Oh, he stuffed it. And will it spill? No, it won't.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. They're separated, and it's second shot.
You're not in, but
Big
that'd be
roll,
good.
yeah?
Roll.
I think
so. Yeah, I like it. Forward weight.
Pretty straight here, eh?
Yeah.
You're right, Kathy. Can't Manitoba buy that run back today.
No, it's. We've seen it a lot in the last 2 days, but today just missing.
Well then.
Just
EJ.
by that little margin.
Hard, EJ. 10. Whoa. Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard,
Go,
Jeff.
go, 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 go,
Hard,
go, go, go,
hard.
go, go.
Late licks. Watch out the
by this
jam.
one.
Oh, and they'll just touch it on the way by. That one there. And look at that. They've got them spread out. They're sitting 3, and they do have the hammer.
Game of inches. That girl's anymore. They take out their own on the side and roll out.
Oh my God, perfect.
Half.
Good throw.
Yeah, it did happen.
That's exactly it.
See an intern?
Yep.
Really good opportunity for 2.
Double here.
Yep.
Neufeld. Lot on the brush.
Whoa, no roll.
Oh, he's going to gear up and sit on top.
Good audible.
Try to play a hack waiter and roll back there. You can, or you just fly it. Or, yeah, like, I think you try to maybe make a mistake and leave it over
Solid
there.
hack.
Sure.
You can hit it dead on with peel weight. You can pick it clean with firm weight. Or you can try the tougher of the 3. Hack weight, backline weight. Try to get as thick as you can here and hang on the corner.
Good weight, little
Hack,
solid.
solid hack.
Pretty solid.
Whoa, solid hack.
Whoa!
Mark Nichols.
Real solid.
Jeff. Gotta go, Jeff. Gotta go hard, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
EJ, you're gonna have to go on the yellow.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go hard on the yellow, EJ. Hard on the yellow. Hard,
And
hard,
there's
hard,
EJ
hard,
right away. They're going to
hard,
lose that
hard,
shooter.
EJ.
Can you drag it out the back? Or it'll finally bog down.
That was the problem with that shot, Kathy.
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
They were so close together.
Jesus. Closer to the board.
Well, Mark's capable of making anything, but you were leaving a gimme double, so you're not getting 3 anyways.
Gotta go, Jeff. Gotta go hard,
Now you got to work hard for your 2.
You're gonna have to go on the yellow. You're gonna have to go hard on the yellow, EJ. Hard on the yellow. Hard, 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 hard.
And as soon as he gets across that slide path, it started to die.
It did, Vic. Did it ever? Looked like it might go far enough.
It ran pretty true. Just that much full.
Weight was okay, huh?
Weight was perfect. Like you hit a quarter rock there, you hit half, it flies.
Wait.
Matt Dunstone. First time, of course, wearing the Manitoba colors after 4 previous
Hard, Cole.
Prior appearances out of Saskatchewan. And you'll leave it right there.
Now Brad can roll it to 2 spots here, dead buried or in front of that yellow. That works. And that works.
Try and roll right in front of theirs.
Yeah. How much weight?
Let's take a board.
Okay. Let's make her.
What do you think of that for ice?
And even half buried on the
I love that.
broom side where Mark's standing.
Show that intern draw, edge of 8.
Okay.
Might even roll this back.
Solid board. It's good.
In a 20th Brier appearance.
Board. Yep.
His 30th career
Whoa. 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 Jeff.
playoff game.
Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Now the roll.
Hard.
And underneath they go. And they'll tuck at least a half under, it looks like.
Sure. Sorry, guys. That's a bad spot.
Yeah.
Line's good there.
Yeah, team line weight.
Right there.
Let's go, Matty.
So earlier we Brian talked with Jeff Stoughton. Won here, of course, in 2011. That's the last Manitoba title. So trying to get to 28 is Dunstone. Team Canada could win a third. Ontario's last was your brother, I guess, in 12. Oh, Saskatchewan, my gosh, you have to go back to 80. And Rick Folk. And then Northern Ontario was 13 and Brad Jacobs.
This is where Matt made that spectacular shot against Brendan Botcher to set up the steal. Looks like tons of ice.
Does look generous.
I've seen a lot here. Like Kathy and I are wondering, because we've seen a lot of these just track forever till they, as long as he doesn't overthrow it, they can probably get it in there.
Hey, line's good.
Only if you have
Generous ice.
Hard line.
Line's good.
Line's good. Room.
Room, guys.
Room.
A lot.
Plenty of room here. Line's
Harden
good.
jumping
Line's
it
really
early.
Break point.
Yep.
Line's great.
Room.
And now watch it go.
Can't bounce.
Can't bounce on this line.
There it goes.
Just freeze it. Just freeze it. Yep.
We gotta go.
Can you bring it right up to the nose? Just that little bit.
Oh, we just got a sweep. Pretty good spot. Good shot. Good sweep, guys. That's all you can do with that. Okay.
Can you
Right there. Get that?
manufacture something out of here?
Yeah, you can. And again, Gushue's favorite
This
shot.
is the line we were taking when we couldn't quite get to center. But
Yeah, if we can get EJ in the.
Yep. No, I like it.
I think we got to sweep the
Thought
bike
they
back
would
in the
try
field.
to tap that. I think they were worried that it was bouncing off.
I think it's gonna be
3 inches
a little less
heavier,
slower.
you'd probably steal.
What's that?
I'm just thinking it might be just a little slower as far out.
It's max ice, I think.
Yeah.
Do we want less?
I think you got to have EJ on it, really.
Okay, so we'll go out there. Okay.
Yeah.
So try and throw what? 14 and a half?
Yeah.
To
like
get
that.
over, touch the Yellowstone sideways for a possible 2.
I think right around the yellow.
He is going around the yellow.
Really? Just trying to grab the button?
You bet.
Okay.
EJ a bit.
A little heavy.
It's way out there right now, but EJ can carve this thing.
You heard him say it'll be EJ Stone. It'll be EJ that makes it happen here.
Too heavy.
And heavy it is, and now they'll just give up, and through it goes. And one it'll be. Still waiting to see our first deuce.
Target force, boys.
3-2 Canada. Yet to see our first conversion of 2 or more with the last rock. We're trading singles after that opening blank. Welcome back. Sunday night, London, Ontario. And Budweiser Gardens, the gold medal game, the championship game of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. So here we go to 7. 3-2, Team Canada leads at Manitoba with Last Rock. They have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones. And Ryan Harman.
A little bit for line.
Top 8.
Hard. Hard, you got to go. Line's good.
A little bounce in their step for Manitoba. That was looking like a pretty simple 2.
Yep, you got to go.
Brad
You're never off this.
got a little unlucky where he rolled, and Matt made him pay for it.
Keep going.
Bumping pretty big.
Okay. Oh, line's fine. Yeah, back button's good.
Top 8.
Good spot.
What was that, Matty?
14-5.
14-5.
Yeah.
To go. Got a little light. Okay. Top 12. Sliding okay.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Play the weight, guys. Play the
weight's
weight.
good. Weight's good.
Play the
Sliding
weight.
nice.
Can't bounce on this line.
Weight's real good.
Room.
Jeff's in.
It's there.
Can't bounce
It's
at all
there.
on this line.
It's there.
Well,
It's still there.
only Jeff if you're going.
No.
Curl. Okay.
Oh gosh, right to the corner.
Perfect speed. Didn't quite get the curl.
Didn't throw it very hard, eh?
Reverting back
Didn't
to
throw that very hard, I didn't
No.
think. Oh, yeah. Good shot.
T-line weight, Colt.
14-6
on his. Yeah.
Love to get to the inside of that.
Just T-line, guys.
Yeah.
So across the nose they need to be.
If they can. Tap it dead on, the red will kick out a little bit, and that'll get them to the
A
inside.
little bit for line.
Top 8.
Hard. Yep. Gotta go line. Gotta go. Really gotta go. Hard, Pete. Hard.
Ryan
Keep
Harden
going.
closest to the
Top
stone.
eight.
Neufeld out
Keep
in
going.
front.
Hard.
Oh,
Hard.
this is going to take
hard.
some effort.
That came down a lot. They were calling back 8 at one point.
Stone, think, Kathy?
I don't. Not at this point. I'm wondering if the slide path is.
That was in much tighter early. They weren't too worried about the
think
weight, but
so.
the line was definitely tight.
Freezing to his yellow.
He can.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
He won't have many angles. Like
No,
You gotta
that's
think
right.
you gotta think he's running something in.
yeah, that's what we would be doing. So
Yeah, okay.
just over.
What do you always say? Think about what your opposition would do. He knows they're going to be running something.
Great chance here for Team Canada. There's a good angle. You run that yellow in, you get nothing. They're staggered up top.
Room length over.
good weight.
Okay.
A little more than that.
Okay, well then.
Clean it. Clean it.
Clean it, Mark.
Room length over. Clean.
Weight's nice.
Yep.
Clean. Line's good.
Room length over.
Clean.
Not Jeff.
A broom
Not Jeff.
length
Just clean.
over.
Clean. Curl a bit. Curl a bit. Curl a bit.
All
Curl a
right,
bit.
put your
Curl,
brooms
curl,
down
curl,
and
curl.
maybe
Good.
just
Good
a
shot.
little bit more than a broom length.
See neither this, sir. Try and splash that into here with like board.
Wow. That's tough.
This might be good. Leaves an angle run over here too.
Okay.
Seeing thin half with board. Okay.
Very precise shot here. You jam the red one on the yellow, they're in big trouble.
Max ice.
Yeah.
I think that's close.
Okay.
Just 70% on his hit.
Yep.
That's what has led
Clean. Yep. Heavy.
let
heavy.
Colton lock
Really
down
gotta go
so
heavy.
far.
Whoa. Heavy. Clean. Yep. Yes.
You
Really
fell.
hard. Really hard. Really hard.
And across and back and separation.
Big Colt. Option. Better. Much better.
Opens up that center line a little bit as White Cadriano looks on.
Jumped a bit hog line in, but a really nice shot.
It's just an inch gone.
Yep. I'm just looking for a hack, Mark.
Hack.
This isn't going crazy
No.
here, hey?
No. This will run nice and true.
Are you looking to sit there, Kathy, or are you looking to flip over on top of your own, do you think?
I think flip a little bit. Otherwise, you can expect some granite to go flying on the next shot.
Really good weight.
Clean.
Little big.
Back. Well then. Slightly big. Whoa.
Mark Nichols.
Close. Jeff. Yeah, a little hard.
Jeff.
Gotta go. Gotta go,
Hard.
Jeff. Gotta go hard,
Come on,
buddy.
Jeff.
Jeff Walker.
Big hard, you gotta go.
Gotta go, Jeff.
Gotta go.
Still on
Gotta
it.
go, Jeff.
Across the nose a little bit.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
right there.
You can wait. Good job, buddy.
You're going to see some fireworks now because that card's so long.
It looked like
Really
it was really
good.
good.
Fine.
Yeah, nose with this.
Tap that top 4-foot red buried rock back.
All right, back line.
Yeah.
Hack.
Whoa,
Hack.
whoa, whoa.
Hack, wait. Ryan.
Close.
No, clean.
BJ Neufeld.
Hard.
Not going to overpower these stones. Colton Lott. Boy, they got to get by that one first. Oh! And sit they do.
That was heavy. That was gone. Well, what happened to that?
Great brushing to get that by. There was no room.
Hard. 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 Go.
Paper.
Not a lot.
Not a lot of room for sure.
Yeah.
Board weight. Board weight. Yep.
Can you get them both? Or are you just playing one?
I guess you can, actually. The guard's long enough. It curls like that last one did.
Get across
Good
the
ball.
nose.
Whoa. EJ. Weight's good. Hard, EJ. Hard. Get a third across.
Yeah, third
Hard,
across.
EJ.
Cross that
Whoa,
nose
whoa,
up.
whoa. Jeff.
Oh, they
Jeff,
got
go,
it.
go, go,
Snuck
go,
it
go,
by
go.
two. Oh, and how nice is that? Very pretty.
Great shot.
Mark Nichols. Oh, and his son's first time. Beckett's here, Emmett's here, wife Colette.
Brad didn't even want to let me take that one. He was
So good.
fired up. He said, I'm going to get it up.
That could be the shot right there, Kathy.
Yeah, we were talking about that at the break.
Yeah.
Going to be one fantastic shot or one tick that'll make the difference in this game.
He's set up beautifully. He's got the two reds up front. He's buried at the back of the pin.
I think so.
Okay.
Like hard board?
Hard board.
Yep.
Okay.
Trying to
Three
make
quarters.
the double. Get rid of that dangerous one and maybe hang over here somewhere. Try to turn this back into the chance for two. Needs to make contact on that buried one.
Wait. Well, clean.
Well, solid.
Clean. Yep.
And that speaks to the
Hard.
level of competition. It just amped up when you got to the playoffs. So they're
Really got to go. Really got to
points
go.
4 cut in half. And then he runs it by. So not making enough noise.
No. No, they needed that big.
He can't play the draw. We'll make sure we take the hole away right there.
Sure.
Yeah, we can't let him hit that.
No.
Your brother threw down this pass.
And where BJ's wound up, there is no tap.
True. It's useless, that yellow. They can't do anything with it. Unless you go yellow, red, yellow.
Can't get the
I don't
angle.
think that angle is too
No.
bad there. Got to tap something.
I think if you're tight, you should be good with that ice. Yeah. What's the speed? Same as last time. It's nice and quick. Brian threw down here. It seemed to slide really good. Okay. Just nice and tight here, guys. Yeah.
I got halfway tight.
I got really tight.
Really tight.
Mine's good. Clean it. I think we're top
Almost
12,
in.
guys. Well, I don't want top 12 then. Top 12.
It's got to
We're
stop.
freezing ours,
Freezing
Mark.
ours.
Want to try to tap it a little?
Go, hard.
Yeah, top bud.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Right to ours.
Go.
Hard.
Just go. Just sweep it. Sweep it, Jeff. Go.
Right to it. Curl. Curl.
Well, that's what planned would that be? They weren't calling that, were they, Kathy?
No. That was way heavy. And probably the
great audible here.
Even a better spot.
Do it, curl.
Man, oh man.
He picks it. We hit the open one.
So if that stops a little higher, you make a gimme double. You're sitting second, third. Brad's in trouble. Now you need to make this. I'm right behind it, Kath. They can't see a ton of this.
I bet not.
It's a double. They're so close together. Yeah, it's there. It's there. Double. Make the double. Let it fly.
There's just enough room, eh? Just what the rattle room.
Yep.
That's all you can see.
Neufeld's curled more than I ever imagined here.
Manitoba and Dunstone. They need to make some noise.
Yep.
His first.
Hard. Whoa.
Lot.
Whoa.
Hold it
Clean.
up that line.
Clean. Whoa.
There you got it. Bang. Make some noise.
Come on.
Clean.
So good.
Just making it look so very easy.
And calmly doing it, Kathy.
What did that time? Did you get it or no? EJ may have. You get the time? That felt like
4:10 spot I got.
I thought you were there out of your like top 12, top 8. Okay. I was just thinking maybe you took a little off. Okay. I either the same weight.
Put it top of the button here, guys.
Yep.
It's a little less, Mark.
Fortunately, he knows the speed here.
Yeah.
Final Stone. Can you wrap one around
weight.
here?
Bit early.
You're already sitting shot, Stone,
Right
top
on,
8.
right on. One or two more. Back four.
Back four.
Hold in.
Room.
Now you got to knife it. Here we go.
Keep going.
EJ Harden, it's
Go
all
back
yours
one.
to carve it around.
Back four. Keep going.
Try to get into the back four, not much deeper. You got to sit back there. And they will go just that little bit too deep.
Yeah, another one. They actually had to carve it to slow it down.
Yeah. Maybe a broom more?
Better error than ticking on the top and leaving a gimme double for 2.
Right. 14-3. Yeah, I had 14-4 on his. Give you can I give you the same what I gave you on my draw in 3 there? That in-turn draw?
It's interesting. I thought just watching him now, Kathy, take a little bit more broom and just move it out, not quite center of the middle of the 12.
Stay with where we've been.
Just wanting to go into the same area that the rocks have been down so he doesn't hit a new path. Needs a bite of the 4, doesn't need all of it.
Line's good. Hard line.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Easy.
Piece of the 4.
Line's good, guys.
And Lot is there. Harden is there.
Well, easy.
Neufeld calling line 4. You need a little bit of the red.
Curl a little.
No. We're good.
Against 2.
Here
we go again for another single. Tied at 3. And whose name will be on the trophy? Danny Lamoureux, Curling Canada. Just getting it all shined up for the RCMP officers who will carry it in here at the Brier in London. All polished and now making its appearance here in the Budweiser Gardens in the arena. Escorted by Staff Sergeant William Eros on the right. In the foreground, that's Corporal Hugh Fiddler. Bringing it in. Interesting that Corporate Fiddler, he was also part of the team that brought it in the 2006 Brier in Regina. And Regina happens to be, of course, where the RCMP have their training headquarters. Some of the players, interestingly enough, you watch them, they don't even want to look at it. Not even a peek.
Brad Gushue, I watched his head. He averted it. Did not want to. I don't think you make eye contact with the trophy, but he did not want to look at it.
And next year's Brier, of course, is in Regina. 3-3. Welcome back. Sunday night. What a game so far. No one has been able to crack that 2 to break away. Here in the all-important 8th, Team Canada and Gushue do have that last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstone.
Line's good.
Top 12.
Go ahead. Line's good, guys. Line looks good here.
Gotta go.
So in the corner with hammer and 8, he's trying to be serious about a 2 here, but that leaves down the middle a problem for Team Canada.
Keep going. Line's great. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good
shot.
Good shot.
So the corner's up. It's on the Tim's Cup.
Just to the hacks.
In behind they go. Shot rock belongs to Manitoba. Top 8 covered.
Boy, tough again. Like it's completely buried. Sure, it'll curl a bit here. But you're not going to hit a lot of it, so you need some speed to get this thing out of the 12-foot.
Clean. Back line. Clean. Back line. Whoa, off. Back line. Ryan, really hard.
Hard, Ryan.
Oh, you gotta go, buddy.
Or heavy.
Not even close.
Like hack weight. Okay.
Not even close, somebody said. And by it goes.
It's a dangerous call, Kathy, because you threw a center guard for a reason. You're trying to force or steal, especially in 8. You steal in 8, your odds are good. You start chasing rocks in the corner like that, it just makes it easier for Gushue. Even if you made that.
Just hack.
What do you say?
You're probably rolling to set up a double.
Yeah.
And it's such a hard shot because of how high in the house that Redstone is.
Really nice weight.
Weight's good.
Mark.
Close.
Mark.
No,
Really
nice
Mark.
weight.
Clean. Mark.
Yep.
Mark.
Little heavy. Clean. Mark, go ahead. They're heavy. Just past the hack. Go ahead, Mark. Hard, Mark. Hard, Mark.
Nichols.
Hard, get it to the line.
Hard, Mark. Hard.
Get there.
And watch where this goes now as they try to dig it out.
Okay. Real good.
And it'll stop in the open. It is the shot stone, but Canada has a couple in there.
Beauty. Good shot.
The Canadian rock's buried and the Manitoba rock isn't. That makes a difference here. All they can do now is sit 2.
Heavy control.
Colton Lott reunited, of course, with
Just clean.
No, clean.
at Dunstone.
Yep.
2 Canadian championships, junior championships together.
Yep. Gotta go.
Good.
And that's a nice recovery for him.
Shot.
Well, you can hear the frustration when he banged his broom just on the first shot.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, sure.
That's, as you say, it's the soft game. He played all that mixed doubles and won 2 Canadian mixed double silvers with his wife. Soft game is his strength.
I would say that the big weight game is his strength. Kadriana would throw last rock and make those soft shots, but Colton would blow things up in that big hit weight. And so sometimes dialing it back for those quiet ones is difficult.
Struggling on both accounts.
Go. Good.
And trying to roll it underneath. They tuck a little piece.
Yeah, enough to be dangerous.
Sure.
Great shot.
What's that?
I think you got to freeze.
So this is quick here, guys.
Yeah. Speed's nice.
I love that. It's not just that Neufeld knows it's quick. You better tell your brushers, just in case they don't realize
What'd you say it was?
to the corners fast.
Yeah, I think 14-7's close.
What's the play?
Freeze. Worst case scenario, sit 2.
Get there right now. T-line.
Right now, their shot rock is in the open around 3 o'clock in the 8-foot. Belongs to Manitoba.
T-line. Room right now.
Still room.
Line's great. Hard line. Line's great. T-line still. Stay close. Baby bounce. Yep.
Baby bounce.
Really got to go. Really got to go. Whoa. Trying to.
Wow.
Just lost it.
Yeah. That redirect helped, though. You can now raise it with speed.
Forward weight.
Yeah.
Got an angle on it too, Kathy. They can always run that in with speed and roll towards the center.
Nice way.
Whoa.
Real nice.
EJ.
Easy.
EJ.
Can't hurt it.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Walker
Hard.
picks him up.
Hard. No roll. No roll.
And they
Good.
will roll it, and they'll settle back for shot rock.
Good sweep.
Yeah. Throw.
The new season of The Masked Singer with weekly themes and new thrills. So get into a new episode of The Masked Singer. Wednesday, 9 Mountain only on CTV. Set your PVR.
Clean. Board. Clean then.
Whoa.
Board. Just
Whoa.
clean. Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Board. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. Just board. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. Hard.
And gets a little flip in behind, but that pinhole is available.
Such a long guard.
Sweet.
Boy, Beach.
Be nice to make it on this side.
Okay.
Ian, I like the
Does it look better this way?
Saw mine.
It looks nicer with the end.
And we
What's
saw
that?
mine.
It looks nicer with the end.
Okay. The only problem is it makes this a whole lot easier.
I mean, you can make it with the out too.
I don't mind the out. Like
You can make it both ways. So.
Yeah.
If you hit it and roll this
You know
way,
it.
the double is so thin.
make it.
The out.
If you hit it and roll that way, then
You
it's
may be able
pretty.
to hammer that on the nose
pretty
to make it
natural.
so if this
Double.
is easier, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay. Yeah.
You were good, Hackley.
Yeah.
The
Market.
finish, sorry, Russ, is just a little bit better with this intern as well.
Yes, absolutely. We talked about it at the start of the week.
Nice
It's
weight. Good weight.
so release sensitive, and everybody's intern
Good weight.
breaks a little sooner.
Whoa.
Right.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. EJ.
Real good weight.
EJ.
What do you got here?
EJ, no roll. No roll.
And rolls it
Beauty.
away.
Good boy.
Just to the edge of the floor. Shot rock. In fact, it appears they're sitting
Great
2 at the
shot.
moment. Team
Great
Canada.
weight.
Thanks. Good
Great
sweep,
shot.
boys.
Beautiful throw.
Yeah. Is what I'm thinking, right? Well, no. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, hit and roll right onto here.
With control.
Yeah, I like that.
Like control, I don't
Give you
think we
some
can
really
go.
good options.
I don't think we can go over top. We can kind of
No,
like.
you can't go over top.
Yeah. Okay, control, trying to hit thin half. A third even.
Looks like
Third's into
looks
it.
like a third to me.
Okay, third.
Really
Third, yeah,
smart
thick third is pretty close.
decision on the weight choice. You throw control weight. When you hit this maybe a little thick, you should get something out of it. Either roll in front of the red one or behind the center guard. You throw
Trying to hit a third
big
with
weight,
control?
hit it thick,
Okay.
it goes right across the top.
Yeah.
Christmas tree sort of thing.
BJ's demeanor is just so good for Matt. We talk about his passion and excitability, but BJ's just very calm. Well, I think it's a third. You're not going to go over the top. Just that positive, calm reinforcement. You throw it, I got it.
Good weight.
Tough to roll good, though.
Close.
Skip
Clean.
Stones.
Yep. Good weight.
Here at 8.
Gotta go.
Right now it is Team Canada
hard.
sitting the deuce.
Really hard. Hard. Hard, Cole. Whoa.
Line.
Hard.
Angle it back. That
Hard.
will be there. Now where are you going to run? Oh, dear. What have you left them? What have you left them?
The double. Absolute
Good weight.
disaster.
Control.
Oh, any more roll.
Didn't hate the throw. Just
Need more ice.
that a bit better.
Decided it was a perfect throw with not quite enough ice. Like that. Like that. And big trouble for Manitoba.
Like that ice for
The guard's so long, Kathy. Where do you hide?
I think the best you hope for is a freeze and maybe a jam.
So this is, for me, the last final when we didn't have any multiple point ends was 1986. Has Harnden on it. Got them both. Oh, and he kicks it far enough. So we have something going here. But it was 1986, Kitchener. No multiple points. Ed Lukowicz. Cool hand Luke beat you 4-3.
Yeah, thanks, Vic.
That was my very first Brier. Yep.
Wow.
Roll frozen?
Yeah.
If that yellow rolls a couple inches less, there's a thin double. You stick it, it's a force to a single.
Yeah.
I think that's the shot.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Trying to hit thin half.
Yeah, you like board with this now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Board right there.
The other shot here, Kathy, you can throw a hack weight hit with the outturn roll behind the red one, which is buried.
I like that.
Give them two.
That's good.
Going to the left.
Yeah, because if we all know this isn't good, it's 3.
Oh, look at this. They're dead even. And so is the scoreboard. Dead even at 3 as we play here in the 8th. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Jeez, that looks like a ton of ice.
Now this could be game shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Inch less.
That roll a foot to the left, you've got a catcher there too, is easier. There's demons here now because he thought he threw the last one perfect and it just, they didn't have the right ice. So now you're taking a lot more and he's sitting there going, wow, looks like a lot of ice.
Good board.
Clean.
Heavy.
His last.
Yep.
Right now,
Whoa.
Team
Yep.
Canada.
Yep.
Is hitting 3.
Whoa.
Lot.
Whoa. No.
It's all about the line call now, Neufeld. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. How do you like this? How do you like this? Oh, to the corner. How do you like that?
Yeah, it's good. It's great, but it's not, Vic.
Had to sweep it as soon as he made contact.
Yeah.
Try to roll it a little bit further.
What a brilliant try.
Whoa. No.
Close.
Really
Hard.
close.
Hard.
Hard. You gotta go.
Oh, that much shy.
The houses are getting a little bit slower. They thought it was going to roll on top. So good, but so bad.
Like that ice, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You save the shooter here?
Oh, yeah.
Sure can.
Pick it the right way.
And look at Ryan Harnden. They're just shaking his head. He knows they could have maybe rolled it on top.
Heavy. Clean.
Have you got the first multiple point in here? In 8. Is there a 3 here to be had for Team Canada? Walker with it all the way. Have you got your 3? Yes, you do. To break it open. Dunstone will look to come back when we come back. We just talked about no multiple point ends, and Team Canada cracks a 3 in the 8th. As we welcome you back on this Sunday night, final night, Tim Hortons Brier, Budweiser Gardens, the 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. Boy, that's a big step for that man, Brad Gushue, Team Canada, to defend and for him to possibly win his 5th title as a skip. Pick up another medal and another keeper trophy and another ring to go with it. So now it is Manitoba trying to claw their way back. They do have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 9.
Weight's good.
Trying to tick here. They tick the Manitoba Rock into the rings. Curling early, though.
Weight's good. Mark. Hard, Mark. Hard. Sorry, guys, I overdid it. My fault.
That was made. Good try.
I saw that curling a little more too.
So our discussion, primarily Kathy and Russ during the break, was the choice and the strategy of Manitoba and Dunstone. In particular, Kathy, with that first stone of Colton Lott, trying to, say, dig a stone out that was really, really buried.
It's such a hard shot. It's buried at the top of the house. If it was deeper, you've got room to let the curl take the stone. But none was available to Colton. He did overthrow what they had called, but so hard. And you've got one buried around a center. Maybe you just flip your switch and go aggressive.
That just did, Kathy. You were 8 then. You're trying to force, you're trying to steal. You've got one on the pin buried. Who cares about that one on the side? And it was almost unmakeable to start with. Now that's getting a little straighter to the corners.
Looks good.
They sink another one or go tight guard. There's 2 guards that have to be doubled off, Vic. And Canada would have been chasing that entire end unless they started making double run backs and triple run backs.
It's just past that. Okay. Whoa, I don't want to pass. Not a pocket. Don't leave a pocket.
Go past it.
We're close to that.
It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Whoa.
It's got to stop.
Whoa.
Sit, Rock.
Sit. Whoa.
Or there. That's
one decision.
Okay.
Leads to a 3.
Yep.
No. Great weight. No curl.
Yeah, I just need a curl.
Yeah.
Good weight.
2 nice guards here to work with, though. Colton gets one deep here. It doesn't even have to be in front of the tee line. Just sink it.
Good line.
Easy, guys. Easy.
Room right now. Plenty of room. Easy. You're going back 12 on this line.
Okay. It's got to curl a mile.
Yep. Always going. Never off this, Pete. Never off. Never off. Keep going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Okay, Cole.
Hey, Cole.
There's to that little straighter finish.
Yeah.
Straight. Yeah.
Team Gushue's done a little better job of reading that.
Use the guards very easy. Forward weight. Forward. Roll the broom. Yeah. Yep.
Heavy board. Heavy. Whoa. Wow.
Weight's a little big. Yep.
Heavy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Mark, go ahead. Go ahead, Mark.
Jeff Walker.
You're okay.
Nichols.
Whoa. Watch the roll. Watch the roll.
And the roll to sit 3. There were a lot of blank stares on that Manitoba team during the break, and as if they were, Kathy, a little bit shell-shocked that they really didn't know where that 3 came from.
Well, it's hard. You're in a game like this, and it is the Brier final that means so very much to everyone. And you know that with a team like Gushue, you need to keep it close. You give up a 2, you say we've got 2 ends to get it back, but you give up a 3, and you could see that hope fade in a lot of eyes. There's still absolutely possibilities for 2s and for steals.
Little bit. Yep.
But they all know the analytics of being down 3.
The unfortunate part, too, about the way that unfolded is that everybody's going to miss shots, especially that one Colton had. But he missed it the wrong way. If he just feather ticked the guard out of the way, he's good. And then per Matt, when he tried to hit and roll way over, he set up a double. If he rolls somewhere else, they might force Team Canada to a single.
Great weight.
Really good.
Just hack.
Wow.
Really good weight.
Gotta go.
E.J. Harden.
Clean.
Great weight as he let it go. And now he'll pick it up.
Go, EJ. Really good weight. Nice. Really gotta go. Hard, EJ. Come on, buddy, go hard on the yellow, Jeff.
And great rush to hold it up, to make enough contact, push it through.
That was tough. That was really
Great
tough.
shot.
Man, it looks so nice halfway down. It just sounds like it's trying to climb the hill.
Exactly.
Hey,
There's the comment, Kathy. It just doesn't break in there anymore.
No, it's
A little less.
the rocks were sharpened days ago, and there's still some finish, but it is not at all the finish that we saw earlier.
Still great. It's just one team read it better than the other.
Up 8. Good line.
So trying to use anything that they
Go up
can.
eight. Go ahead.
They've got 3 stones to work with.
Okay. Line's great.
Still top
Close.
eight. We're bouncing the hair right now.
It's close. Line's great.
BJ
Can't
Newfeld.
bounce on- No, line's perfect.
there, we're bouncing.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're bouncing.
Close, close. Yep, yep. Little bounce is okay here.
Little bounce.
Pretty nice. Not sure they can get that out.
I don't know.
I don't think that ever goes.
It's like it always stays, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're line 3.
Yeah, I think we just release it a little bit, don't we?
Yes.
Just try and bump it a little bit.
That's what I'm seeing, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
T-line. Just enough to open the hole.
Like
Even
you gotta
back
bump
forward.
it off like 2 inches.
Yep.
I think you can throw
Are you trying to hit like nose or just a shade high? Or
I think just a shade on this side.
Yeah.
Dead on with a bit of weight might bring that yellow over and freeze to the other red.
But
So hit it in the high side,
hit it here high and you're still
out turn
gonna,
side.
freeze.
Nice freeze.
Speed's nice.
do you guys get BJ's there? No.
Didn't, but it's like high 14s right now.
Sure. Okay. T-line.
I'm a little surprised, Kathy, that you wouldn't maybe play something up weight here just to get them released, maybe even spring the yellow
Back
across.
Yeah. Clean.
Well,
Low.
I don't think that the yellow goes. It's going to stay somewhere in the house. And for Brad Gushue, he's not looking at forcing. He's still looking at taking a point in this end and really trying to put the clutch down.
Hard, Jeff.
Okay.
Hard, Jeff. Keep going. Keep going. Don't touch the roll.
And sitting 3, and now
Okay.
they're sitting 4
Behind it.
without last rock. And they got the separation.
Man,
Just overthrew it.
hair
Probably
really close.
4 or 5 feet
Max
heavy.
weight, max ice probably.
Okay.
I think so.
Still a good situation for Canada. They've
Move it a couple inches.
dragged the play into the rings. There's no problems with guards. They can throw 2 rockets here now.
Back 4.
Back.
Okay, line's
Back
good.
8. Back 8.
Close line, yep.
Back 8.
Clean that. Whoa.
Back
Whoa.
8. Back 8.
Clean.
Pushing back 12.
Clean.
No, if it's heavy.
Back
Clean.
8.
Clean,
Back
yep.
8.
Gotta
Back
go.
4.
Gotta go.
At one time, they were 59%, Kathy, in their conversion rate, Manitoba. Albeit again during that round robin portion. But it sure
That's okay,
tightens up when you get to the playoffs and you limit and you narrow that field down.
It does. The level of play is much higher than some of the round robin games, and the opponents just don't give you the opportunity.
I don't. No. I think that's good.
Straight to the port here. That was a nice shot by Newfeld to set up a little pocket, but the top yellow's quite gettable.
Very appreciative crowd here at Budweiser Gardens as Gushue makes his way down for his first here in 9.
Looks like max, eh?
What are you throwing?
Board. That
Board
looks
weight?
like maximum. What do you think?
I do.
Little
I
less.
agree.
Yeah.
It's all about the accuracy, so why will it throw a bullet here? Just give it to the boys.
And going after just the 1?
Yep, just punch it through the hole, stay maybe on top of that yellow. Or
Yeah, weight's good.
Yep.
Board.
Whoa.
It's holding
Whoa.
good. It's holding good.
Whoa. Clean.
What?
Whoa. Yep.
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 Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And punches it through.
Good job, Brad.
Okay.
Good shot.
Really
Will
good
he
weight.
have his name on that trophy for a 5th time?
Almost want to leave that there now.
Brad Gushue.
I guess if we just nut this here, they both probably go then, right? But if we just
Maybe.
made that.
just with soft weight rolling
called
and
timeout.
frozen.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout, Kevin.
Timeout.
I think this might be the play. think it has to be. Or can we make something good like that?
I mean, if you make this, if this touches us at all, brings us down at all, I think that
it's going to be safe.
Then it'll be okay.
You think that's a pretty good angle there, Colt? Like,
Yeah,
especially if this
pushing it
moves
over.
a bit.
it's going to come down a bit.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I just can't touch this one first.
Yeah.
Just right square in the hole here. Is it just like a firm, just so I push it into here and?
Well, it's pretty.
Or do I?
Fairly flat.
He's never, like, if you push it over, he's never coming back off and coming into it, is he?
I don't think so, because with this angle, it should always come down onto the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you'll be good there.
This is all I'm seeing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we can throw this with weight?
I don't think you have to.
It's pretty flat.
Yeah, it is pretty flat.
I'm thinking firm.
Firm?
You got to get low of the yellow, too.
Looks like firm to me, Matt.
It's like firm, thin half?
Yeah. Well, no.
Half rock?
Yeah. Half or thick half.
Thick half.
Yeah. I think it's thick half, Matty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to do a thing.
Okay.
Get it in there. I'm not so sure you have to move this red one. Getting that angle right, and as Matt said, he doesn't really want to move the shot rock. If he hammers the shot rock hard, there'll probably be a raise yellow double.
Thick half. Yeah.
Manitoba family, including Matt's father, Dean, who is in the foreground just at the upper level there on the table. Needs something here. Needs to put some pressure back on Brad Gushue before he throws his last.
Heel.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep. Heel.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Can you kick this over? Can you get over there? There you come. There you go. There you go. How's that? How's that to sit 2? Now everybody runs to the monitor because they want to see it too. How did this finish up for him, Russ?
I think he took away his backing. What a nice shot, though. If that red at the back 8 hadn't moved, watch this very back red on the right there. If it doesn't move, those are lined up completely to jam.
Yep. Do you think it misses it?
I don't think it misses
shoots
it.
enough.
No.
Unfortunately, but
Touches
I think it
the 4,
touches
but I think
the
it still
4.
goes out. I don't think it ever comes
Touches
back.
the 4. I don't think it ever touches.
No, I agree.
Whatever you're feeling,
You're going to try to hit it on.
I think he just knows
That
it.
back
wouldn't you?
rock I was talking about was there. Can you imagine?
I think nose, even a hair high.
That would have done something like that.
Or even if it stayed where it was.
Yeah, right.
Back of the forefoot.
Yep, right.
All kinds of trouble.
That's why I'm not sure why he had to throw it that hard, because he didn't want to move that one, but awfully good shot. Forces Brad to pick out either one.
They looked at the red, yellow combination.
I think the middle yellow, top yellow stays.
Yeah. So get rid of one.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Gushue's last here in 9.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Yes.
Whoa.
Some late licks.
Whoa,
Got it. Oh, and did it spin in?
I don't think enough.
No.
Really good throw.
Yeah. It's got to be pretty precise. So.
I would say it's us.
Might have to draw, Kathy.
I think so.
Hits a little.
No, could you not play a quiet hit and roll in?
You could. It's going to jam, though, so where's the jam going to go?
You like that?
I think so.
Okay.
How does this look with boards?
Good shot.
Or hack, I guess we could throw.
Oh, whatever you like.
I like board. Right there, intern board.
Okay.
air high. Just see if you can spin the back one.
Turn board.
Yeah.
High.
I don't think it does, but.
Yeah, the two brothers, of course, on the ice. EJ for Team Canada, Ryan for Manitoba. As Ryan tearfully said, one Harnden name will indeed go on the trophy. We're just not sure which brother. Has a chance here in 9.
Forward. Yep.
For a couple.
Hard. Good weight.
Hard.
Colton Lott.
Let it go.
You need this too badly if you're Manitoba. You need this couple.
Oh, it's got a curl, guys.
Uh-oh. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down for 2. Well done. There's still some fight left in that Buffalo.
Hey, boys, good answer.
High one first?
Yeah, high one, bite the line, sink under. We don't quit, boys.
What else would you expect? 2 best teams all week, top their pool play. Here they are playing for this year's Tim Hortons Brier and the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. Team Canada leads it 6-5. They do have the last rock as well. They have the hammer playing the Redstones as we welcome you back. And that too, Kathy, you heard them say as we went to break, and say, let's go, let's keep the fight going. That do certainly will help them here.
Well, it keeps them very much in this.
Tap a pocket there, Colt.
Colt, just look easier with the out turn to you.
To get in the pocket, yeah.
Probably, eh?
We're just trying to roll on top here.
Yeah.
I like that.
We think here.
14 seconds.
Just big T-line weight. Try to tick that right hand red. 4 or 5 inches. It's over Barry, but there's tons of curl here.
Little bit for line.
Okay, we can go.
Where are we?
Tapping a little.
And it speaks to the field and everything tightening up.
Bit of room right now.
Back in.
They get a lot of steals in the playoffs.
Coming down.
Beach.
Well, yeah, go ahead, Beach. Go ahead, Beach. Go ahead, Beach. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta
Not
go.
here tonight.
Hard curl. Hard curl.
That'd be okay. We can get a pocket there.
Into the pocket. So back and forth we go. The big 3 is the difference, obviously. And then in that 8th, as both Russ and Kathy point out, you question maybe the strategy of Manitoba, but nice reply for a couple, and that's where we are. Playing here in 10, 6-5. Team Canada leads it. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee.
The door just opened a little bit.
You like in now?
Yeah.
Give you the same weight?
A little less. I think you can give us the same weight.
A little bit less.
A foot or 2 right?
It's real high.
A little bit for line.
Yep.
Talk to me.
Just
line.
Roop. T-line.
T-line. No.
Back 4.
No.
T-line. Line's good.
Make it good.
Line's great. Hit a room. Top button.
Top.
Yeah, you got room here.
T-line.
It's always Pete. Yep, go Pete. Go. Go. Stand the nose is open.
Just top of the hair.
Pretty good, Colt. Really good.
Might be able to blast a yellow.
Blast and spin everything.
Yeah. Anybody can throw it hard enough. It's this guy. EJ Harnden. I think it goes, Kathy.
Yeah, that's what
it'll
I'm
gear.
seeing that, or I'm seeing this.
I just hate to have that roll back.
Well, I was thinking either this or straight peel.
I don't,
Straight
because that's
peel,
so
yeah.
high, I don't mind trying to get all these things moving.
Well, we're not. I'm just thinking if we
Maybe he's just trying to plant it.
Plant it.
Yeah.
I guess even if you crotch it, you got to hit the yellow first. But even if you crotch it, it's not bad.
Yeah. It's either that or the straight peel, right?
If you get it perfect, you might get that yellow out to there.
Just rip.
Yeah. How does he lie?
And then he does something like that.
Yeah.
Then he lies 3, and this is sort of in the way.
Okay, let's straight peel for now.
You like that?
Yeah, I don't mind trying onto that.
You know what, Russ, regardless of outcome in this game, I wonder if curling teams will take a look at the programs of both Team Canadas this year. Carrie Enerson, of course, winning, and Brad Gushue. They both elected to start the season late at our points bet. They both had a reduced schedule so that every time they hit the ice, they were fresh. They played so much stronger. So many teams chase points, but you cannot discount the success of Carrie Enerson and the success of Brad Gushue.
Absolutely.
Well, not only was it physical rest, mental rest as well.
Absolutely, Vic. All of those things.
Think about all the how mentally tiring it is for all these teams.
2/3 on this.
In particular, a team like Manitoba that was on the road, won 3 events, of course. I think they're up to what, close to 60 games or something. Last time when you count all these here at the Brier.
Good line. Half. Go ahead, then.
Line's good.
Halfway, 2/3.
Okay.
Half.
Stop then. Halfway.
Over curling if any.
Over curling, guys.
Okay, we're high.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Not even 60.
Just got to be in front of this one.
79 games compared to the 48 for Gushue. To your point.
Well, and they had that study last week that came out on the performance psychology, and it very clearly showed that the best teams balance rest and recovery, and as curlers, we're one of the worst sports because all we do is chase.
Now you're going to get your shot, huh, Russ? Try to just short double angle raise here. See what you can get rid of. Got to get it by that first one right there. Oh, dear. And now you've unlocked it, got rid of one shot. Rock still remains. Canada right on the lid.
The ability of Gushue and Nichols to take on the challenge, like they had to go through that guard.
Keep going.
Oh my goodness.
They still have a timeout remaining.
T. Bit of room right now.
T line.
Roop.
Good.
Roop. You can't yet.
Line's good. Room.
Line's good.
T.
So they still have a minute 30 in their pocket. Timeout does Manitoba.
Can't bump. Line's great.
We're bumping.
Line's great.
Chisel.
Line's great. No, we're not. We don't need the chisel.
Yeah, we're good.
Let it die.
Line's great.
And right 2-shot Rock.
Oh, so good. That was on the guard when it got to the rings and they weren't panicking.
Go take a look.
Well, why don't you have a look? Make sure it goes.
They were trying to keep it as high as they could on that angle.
What else do we do?
Well, you can just pick it through the hole. You got the out turn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Does that go?
That's
that
what I
goes,
was
doesn't
thinking.
it?
I think you can get it out of the 4-foot.
I don't think,
What?
I don't think it goes real far.
It's going to have so much spin, it's going to kick up, but I think it's just going to like there.
Right. That's okay, isn't it?
What's that?
Either that or...
Yeah, or the out
if we
turn.
peel the guard right now, what's he doing?
He's probably got to put it back once.
Probably freezing, or freezing in there.
One more guard.
I think he's got to put it back once.
If we can pick this out, it'd be pretty good.
That's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
He's got to put it back there again.
Yeah.
You thinking like peel?
Whatever you're seeing.
You could throw a peel.
Do you
or
want to
normal,
get
like,
off?
whatever you think. You can put
If
here.
you go after second shot, the Yellowstone, are you going to lose your shot, Rock?
See what you think from the
Or are they
back.
quietly trying to play it and tap it through?
I think it would be better to release this one because it's such a dangerous rock. You could, Vic, like you say, come down and roll this way, but this makes the most sense. You get this out of here, even if you kick the red out of there, that'd be even better if that's possible. then the yellow is wide open, and there's not much of an issue for a steal.
Yep. Hard. Low. Yep. Hard. Yes. Hard. Get it up. Hard.
A.J. Harden.
Hard. Keep going.
Again,
Keep going.
again, feathered it and then picked it. Oh, goodness. Mark Nichols. You talk about shiny Nichols.
Oh, again, through the guard. He didn't need that weight, but they just realized there's no curl at all. It just takes the ice reading right out of it.
That sounds right?
Yeah.
What a huge shot. You feathered tick the guard, Kath. They lock another one in there. You might
You're
give
in
up.
trouble.
You might just give them one, hoping you go to an extra end.
But for Matt, he still has things to work with.
So are they going to put it back?
Yep.
That's the goal.
Matt Dunstone, his first.
Okay, line's good, clean.
Trailing by one without last row.
Line.
Hard
Line's
line,
good.
Room.
Room right now.
Lots of weight.
Wait. It's closed.
Line's good.
Room.
Still room.
We're still there.
See? No,
Trying
wait's
to put
closed.
down
Lock it
on
line's perfect.
the corner of shot
A little
rock.
bit of room.
We're there.
No.
Wait's good.
No bump.
No, we're bumping.
Barely
Oh,
bumping.
here
We're
we go.
bumping.
And one more time.
Pink shot. Good hole. Pretty good. Is Redo flying?
And now the skipper will try it.
Do you want to save this? Do you want to try
Yeah,
to
I'd like
save
to
this?
pick it clean, ideally, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just hitting and flopping.
Maybe
top
showing a little more than the
any
previous
sort of double,
stone.
As long as we stay center line. Right?
Yeah, wow.
Gushue's first.
Whoa.
Same weight, Mark.
Whoa.
Easy peel.
Yep.
Yes!
Hard.
Did he jump on them? Here comes that guard again. Oh, gosh. Here they're going again. Yeah, again. Why not?
It's too good.
Unbelievable curling.
Yes!
Hard.
Hard!
Set. Great shot.
For E.J. Harden, it was just a track meet, and he finally stopped at the bumper.
Interesting. I thought
Just hot?
Brad would actually want to kill his own.
You got lots of room.
Yeah.
Hack rate.
How does hack grade here
Two
look?
choices here. They're going to play the hack, try to roll over.
Maybe a hair more?
I'm guessing
let's
line
go.
up
Right there
yellow,
with
yellow
Hal?
on the back one. You could freeze here again. You make the freeze good. Brad can't
try and line 'em
attempt
up.
to chip it out. It's a steal of two.
Just to the half. Okay.
But if you roll under Russ, you force Brad Gushue to draw. And who knows?
Looks a
And,
little
well, they
tighter
got that
from down
corner
here,
guard
Dean.
staring at him too.
Absolutely.
Like just to the half.
I imagine he hits something unless they're lined up perfect.
Take it, Manny.
You think speed will be okay in here?
Yeah.
Yes, they just threw a bunch.
Okay.
Second shot at the moment belongs to Manitoba. Sitting open top of the 8-foot. Good concentration there from Matt Dunstone. Someone got a little loud.
Whoa.
Easy.
Final rock
Whoa.
here. In this 10th.
Ryan.
Colton Lott picks him up early, and now
Ryan.
it's Ryan Harden.
Hard,
Oh,
Ryan.
they got it by now. Where's this going to go?
Ryan.
You got to hold it. The overcurl, the overcurl, the overcurl. And it finally settles.
They carved it and over-carved it.
Hey, Matt. We sitting too?
Yeah.
Pretty darn good.
Go, Ryan.
Hard, Ryan! Hard! Go hard, Ryan!
I mean, it's if that red's not there to catch.
Yeah, that's right.
Mind you, they do have that one top 8 foot.
Don't you think?
Well, this is the play, huh? That's all he's got, Kathy, you think? Toronto?
Well, it can hit, but he's afraid of jamming, I think, on the other side. But this is not a huge hole.
I think he can get to the back one here.
Wow.
That's a saver, but it's over buried too.
What's the speed? 14 and a half. Still 14 and a half?
Yeah.
Is this
draw too?
good ice here?
I don't think so.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think you're getting by the corner all the time. You guys can still drag it a bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
They've done everything they can. So sitting 1 and 2. The win is in the rings right now for Manitoba. Final stone.
Pretty good.
Manitoba has done what they need to do. They're making Gushue throw his last.
Backboard. Whoa! Line only.
Little heavy. The arm is up from Nichols. It's a little heavy. He's got to come down for them. It's got to come down for them. Got to come down for them to sit down to become Canadian champions again. And 5 for Gushue. Make the final 7-5. Gushue is the winner. And E.J. Harnden beats his brother in an evening we knew, as they said, only one would go on the trophy, and it will be E.J.
The composure. It may be a foot or two heavier than they needed to, but if you stay off it, if you're patient, and they are, it's going to grind down.
Into that slide path, Kathy, and it finally stops at the back of the 4.
Just a beautiful controlled shot. There was not a huge amount of room. If he's a little bit wide, a little bit tight. He played that 10th end like he played all game, very controlled.
He said they were just too young to remember his very first, and so for the first time, Mark Nichols and his son Beckett, Emmett, 8 and 5, are here to watch their father pick up a Canadian championship.
What a week.
The best of friends. Team Canada is your Brier champion again.
The 2023 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, proudly serving Canada's favorite coffee. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Team Canada and Brad Gushue celebrate another win here at the Brier. And Brad's with Ryan.
Brad, congratulations. You've made history here. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but now 5 as a skip. The one you won back home in St. John's was special, but where does this one rank with this team?
It's right up there. I'm excited. You know, EJ's waited a long time to get another Brier. He got it this week. You know, we fought hard. We started out real slow, but we came on pretty strong at the end.
What did EJ, him coming onto this team, mean for you and your squad?
you know, he's one of the best seconds in the world and has been for a long time, and brings a different skill set to our team. And it's fun playing with him. I've roomed with him all year. It's been a blast, and this is cool.
Jeff, Mark as well, big-time contributors. And, man, you've been with Mark for a long, long time.
Yeah, too long. But, no, I love him. You know, I love this team, Jeff and Mark. We've been together a long time, and this is awesome. This is a lot of fun. You know, I was pretty nervous in the last couple ends. I kind of lost a little bit of the feel, so to have a draw the 4-foot against 2, you know, I just trusted the guys and threw it there, and they judged it perfect.
And you decided to win with 4 players this year.
Yeah, we're all here, which is awesome. We're all healthy. Yeah, it's a lot easier with 4.
Congratulations once again, and once again, enjoy being Team Canada.
Thank you.
And record-setting as he becomes the all-time winner as a skip. 5. Surpassing the likes of a Cooey, a Furby, a Martin, and of course the great Ernie Richardson. And we knew it was going to be emotional as Ryan Harnden makes his way over. There can only be one winner, of course, but there is Dad Eric with his 2 sons, and it's just it's difficult, boy, to even watch the heartbreak at that moment. As we all say, you never know you're ever going to get that chance again. But this is a familiar walk for this team, these men, the walk of a champion. Team Canada, Caleb Flaxey, Jeff Walker, E.J. Harnden, Mark Nichols, and Brad Gushue. Father Ray there. His mom Maureen is always here, and of course, and the bronze medalists, wild card 1, Brendan Botcher.
To present the medals, Keeper Awards, Jim Allison, Regional Sales Director from AGI, and Curling Canada's Chief Executive Officer, Catherine Henderson. To the bronze medalists from Team Wild Card 1, Coach Paul Webster. Lead, Ben Heberts. Second, Brett Gallant. Third, Mark Kennedy. And the skip, Brendan Botcher.
Out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, and I know what you're going to say. They have to be a little bit more aggressive. Take the game to some people.
It's the only way you're going to beat a guy like Gushue or Dunstone.
To present silver medals, local London Tim Hortons restaurant owner Jeff Cousins and Curling Canada's Chief Executive Officer Catherine Henderson. To the silver medalists, Team Manitoba. To the coach, Adam Kingsbury. Lead, Ryan Harnden. Second, Colton Lott. Third, B.J. Neufeld. And the skip, Matt Dunstone.
From the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, and when they debrief, Kathy, what will they talk about?
Oh, I think that they'll talk about what an incredible accomplishment that it was. They moved that stage from matte to bronze to a silver, but that is the hardest game to lose. Russ, you and I have stood on that podium, and it is very difficult.
It really is.
To the coach, Caleb Foxy. To the lead, Jeff Walker. Second, E.J. Harden. Third, Mark Nichols.
All those picks they threw late. His and then Gushue. Wow. Absolute darts. From the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club, they are champions again. And now, of course, will represent Canada in Ottawa. Represent Canada at the World Men's Curling Championship to be played in Ottawa. And this is becoming very familiar, isn't it? The presentation of the trophy to Brad Gushue, Mark Nichols, E.J. Harden, Jeff Walker, and Coach Caleb Foxy. They are your Brier champions as the history of the Brier continues.
It is everything that you dream of as a young curler.
Playing in the Brier is a childhood dream.
I can't remember life without craving to be here. Oh, that's tough to put into words, honestly.
You know, it's probably the biggest curling event in the world.
The most historic event in curling.
It's tradition, it's Canadian history.
The players know it, the fans know it. They just know how amazing it is to be a part of it.
And they did it for 4 championships, Kevin Kelly.
Phenomenal event. I mean, you grew up watching everybody playing in it.
My first moments watching curling was probably the Ryan Express. I remember Russ and his success. I loved watching the Brier.
You see all those highlight reel shots over the better part of a century.
They need the button to be the Brier champions. 4 is what you need to become the Canadian Curling champions.
The fact that we created some of those memories was pretty special.
This is the Canadian curler's dream.
I have to remind myself that the kid in me is over the moon to play in so many.
It's a real privilege, honor to be here.
We're just ecstatic that we have the opportunity to be a part of this epic week.
We have history made here in London.
It's like the Grey Cup is to football, the Brier is to curling.
For us, it's the greatest thing ever. It's to be at the Brier.
The Brier is just so special where everyone can get together. Connection to the people and the players is just always special.
Following in the footsteps of Jeff, Carey, Vic, watching my dad grow up curling as well. I mean, it's a dream come true.
You dream about playing at the Brier. It's what everybody wants to play in and what every curler wants to win.
And now here in London, the 94th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. More memories have been made as Team Canada picks up another win. They are your Canadian Men's Curling Champions here at the Tim Hortons Brier. And we take a deep breath now and say thank you, London. Thank you to the organizing committee, the 400 volunteers. I say it all the time. These events do not happen without you. Thanks to the people at Curl London who have worked so hard to grow the game here in London and bring events like this to the city of London. To the ice crew of Greg Owasco. Ladies, gentlemen, wonderful, wonderful job. And to our crew, a sincere thank you again for all your hard work to make it so easy for the 4 of us throughout the week. So next in our season of champions, it will be the World Women's Curling Championship, and it all begins next Saturday. And Canada, who do they open against? Yeah, of course, Sweden. Anna Hasselborg, Carrie Anderson will be watching their week in Sweden. And then after that, Brad Gushue will wear the maple leaf again as he represents Canada at the World Men's Championship to be played in our nation's capital in Ottawa. And that all begins in April 1st, a game against Switzerland. So now on behalf of Kathy, Russ, Brian, and our entire crew, we thank you for always being there and being such loyal viewers. Until we talk with you again, please take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you for joining us, the Tim Hortons Brier, on Canada's sports leader, TSN.